going on, everybody? Welcome to another stream. Hello to all the people watching this recorded. Hello to all the people that aren't here that are watching it live. Hope you guys are having a good hump day. Hey, Mike. Mike. What day is it? It's hump day. That's where we're at. If you'd like to check out the behind-the-scenes sort of stuff, put the Instagram up there. You can go follow me. So I'm going to be putting clips of videos, and I put a lot of stuff behind the scenes, like just me and doggos. So if you're like, I want more doggo, I'm a dog. Like, you're going to get them. That's where you're going to get it. Yo, perfect timing. Thanks for showing up, Mega Man. Welcome aboard. Coddly, AW, what's up? Welcome to the... This is WPR. Welcome to the Joshua Fluke Show. Happy hump day. Mike. I don't know how Dr. Disrespect would do the yeah. I can't. Like, my mouth, it doesn't move that fast. I can't do it. Anyway, so we're gonna look at some jobs for people. So let me close out all of my ASMR YouTube tabs here. Anyways, yeah, go follow me on Instagram if you want to watch behind the scenes. And I was doing a live stream there before I did this, so I can be a lot more. I can be a lot more there. It's because I don't make ad revenue there. Just saying. It's like Twitch. Josh, give me a job part-time. How about you apply to a full-time job and you ask? Orlando, Florida. All right, let's do Orlando. How do I get my resume portfolio review? You can send it to me, or you can support the channel right there, which will be going to my dad's birthday/rent. Hello, is it necessary to have an engineering degree? Absolutely not. I have a good GitHub account. Yeah. Live job market search. I am gonna do that indeed. You are correct. Let me open up some stuff here. I'm just gonna go bounce back and forth, right? So you wanted Orlando, so I'm gonna hit up Orlando right now. Remote job and software. Remote OK.io should be good. Wonder how it is to work in the U.S. I have family in Minneapolis. Oh, dude, that's where all the people from Scandinavia live. Tired of seeing these Wix ads before watching dev videos? What do you mean? This video is brought to you by Squarespace, where you can drag and drop your hard-coded website together. Wix is never going to sponsor me. But I don't know why I think they sponsored Yoma, right? And he had to do it because he took the agreement. They must have paid him a bunch to take that channel hit. Because, like, why would I ever... Like, if I was like, hey, guys, check out Wix and Squarespace, you'd be like, really, Josh? Didn't you just make a video about how to do a portfolio? MSD, welcome. Otto, Billy, Harish, Andre. Do they hire East Europeans in Miami, Florida? I mean, I think they hire East Europeans wherever, mainly. I don't know if that's Miami, Florida specific. Freddie, what's up, man? Cybersecurity, DevOps, do both. Recruitment email from a company named Mondo. Accessibility analyst. Is the salary good for that? I've asked them. I don't know. I've never heard of that role before. Sounds like an analyst role, though. Sounds like you'll just be clicking through a lot of things and being like, hey, is this accessible? Oh, it doesn't look that accessible. Okay, so here you go. Can I donate Indian rupees? I guess you could. That'd be cool. Anonym, what's up, man? All right, so you wanted Orlando, Florida. Gotcha. That's the wrong one. You want a developer. You never heard of it either? Okay, so look up analysts. There's a lot of analysts. Typically, they're called business analysts, except it sounds like you have a niche below that. That would be accessibility. Can you do a video where you review individual project sites instead of the whole portfolio? Maybe critique a single project at a time? Sure. That's a good idea. I don't know how I would differentiate that in the title, though, because they'd want me to look at the code, and that would be difficult. So we got full stack web dev. What do you want, fam? Josh, what do you want, my man? Was there something specific? $74K, good progress. I see a lot of C# jobs. Yeah, for whatever reason, Florida loves C#. So Billy, they'd probably want me to look at the code, and in which case it might be built in C++. And now I'm supposed to be C++ master. I'm making my game. Wish me luck, dude. Congrats. Full stack is more accessible. What do you mean? Front end. Well, I'm gonna. Okay, so when you say front end, I'm gonna click full stack because it has front end in it. We should think about the top tier first and then work down. So anything that has front end in it is what I want to know. No, you don't get to pick React jobs. That's not your choice, Josh. You got to do anything with front end in it, okay? Because that's how you get jobs. You don't be like, I want to do front end React. You just say, I want to do front end. So then you start with full stack and work down. That's the best. That's the highest chance of getting a job. Don't go picking niches too far. Because just realize React is very saturated already. I really like your vids. Hey, thanks, man. There's front-end WordPress. I don't know what this means. Coding or aircraft mechanic? I'd be an aircraft pilot. That sounds pretty good. That sounds super good. Ahoy, mate. Message you on Discord. Happy to finally catch something live. Did you message me on Discord? Was that the really long message? I looked at it, but then my dad came over. I'm sorry. What's the best approach to learning code as a beginner? Free Code Camp is good. Maybe we can do Free Code Camp together, but I don't know who'd show up. I think we could probably do like Free Code Camp together, and I can tell you all the stuff that you need to know and that you don't need to know. That'd be good. Heard it's super hard to become no, it's not super hard. It's just super expensive. So we'll look here. Let's see what this is. Experience. Okay. Okay. So this is accessibility. This looks okay. Oh, they're playing 4D chess here. Please provide your salary compensation history. Okay, so this is a joke. This is no go right here. When they're like, provide your salary history, they're gonna go through this and they're gonna average it, and they're gonna be like, if you went from 50K to 75, they're gonna be like, what made him get that jump? You know. You need to know all of Free Code Camp. You don't need to know all of Free Code Camp to get a job. And it's like if you were doing the hold on. I'll just walk you through some stuff right now. Is it going to make me log in? Sure. So for example, here, let me zoom in. Say hello to HTML elements. Oh, this is not, okay. So I don't think, like, for example, like I would skip this part right here because I don't think that this properly reflects how you should start learning. You should probably come down to like, yeah, you still don't even have an HTML document here, you know? Like, this is a good place to start, but they don't even give you an HTML document to work with. So maybe we'll go to CSS. I feel like there's just a crash course that you could take to skip all these things and do it in a different order and like a better roadmap. Because if I were to start you out on HTML, I'm gonna give you a page that looks like a very simple version of this. Because why would you start with an H1 tag? You can find there's probably header tag in here. There's H2 tag, boom. So you would highlight this and point out what this does and say this is the top container, this is the bottom container. Like, this is how I would like to. There's just a whole lot of fluff in this. And you could do it in a simpler way, I think. So I would probably skip around and you guys could like ask questions. Do you ever iframe? Iframes are good. I use iframes on my website. That's how plugins are loaded actually on the back end. Anyways, so I don't know. I have a course called HTML Crash Course, cutting out the fluff. I don't know if you guys would like, I don't know, would you buy it if I made it? Because I feel like there's 900 tags in HTML and you need to know probably like 40 on a day-to-day. You're a whole lot of fluff. No, that's my dog, dude. That's Oko. That's the fluffer over there. I got a vacuum today. Thanks for reminding me. Okay, Orlando. Christy Lights. Christy Lights what, bruh? Just kidding. May was last month. So I always look at software developer. They asked me about HTML tables in one of my interviews, and then the proper response was to be like, we don't use the TR tag in 2019, but okay. LOL, he said fluffer. 150K a year? No, 75 to 150, and also I think that this is suggested by Indeed and not the actual salary. But I'm wrong, it is the actual salary. Yep, ignore me. Stable company with over... okay, wait, hold on. Okay, I thought they were going to ask 30 years experience there for a second. I was like, oh, wait, hold on. You only need the div tag, maybe some article tags, a p tag, image tag, anchor tag, probably some attributes on each of those tags, some header tags. What else you need to know? List, unordered list, ordered lists. What else you need to know? I don't know. Really, that's about it. Is that not a bit too much? Well, we don't know the actual requirements yet. So so this is a company that's pretty chill, actually. Bachelor's degree is preferred, but in lieu of formal qualifications, a demonstrated ability to develop applications using these technologies is also okay. So no real skill set. They don't even put years required here. So this company seems like they'd be pretty flexible. I know you're front-end React, but I would go ahead and apply to this. This is pretty vague. Trello or Hack and Plan. MSD development, use Notion. I've been using Notion for my stuff. I just found it this morning. Wait, let me give you a link so we can all get you get $10 credit, I get 5. That'd be cool. But actually use Notion even if you don't use my link. I don't even know where it's at. This looks okay. But I need to shorten it down. Notion, yeah, Notion. 5 years required. I can't talk. 5 years required. 5? Oh yeah, okay, yeah, it's down here, but it's preferred, so it doesn't matter that much. If you apply and you're not 5 years, you're gonna get this end of the salary. This left side up here, you're not. If you want this right side of the salary, you're gonna check the boxes. If you don't check the boxes, this number starts to go to the left. But it's not required, it's preferred. Here you go. Let me shorten it down for you. There you go. What do you use for backend? Whatever gets the job done. PHP, maybe Python. Looks like I'm moving to Florida. Nick, looks like you're moving to Florida, my man. Is coding job and lifestyle boring? I think lifestyle is up to you. Coding job depends on if you accept the job at that company or not, or how well you hold up in the interview and say what you do and do not want. Like, so if you want an exciting job and the company's really boring, be like, look, dude, I'm coming in at 5 and I'm leaving at 1, or I'm going to work remote 3 days a week, or I'm going to work 4 hours in the morning and then work the rest of the day at home. Or, you know, it's up to you to kind of make those rules. Like, no company is going to be like, hey, by the way, we have 5 different working styles. We'd like you to pick from. That's up to you, man. What's happening in Florida? I don't know. I know Jacksonville and Orlando is really hot for C#. Did I use Lua? I have not. Junior development internship. Oh my God, this is the most clickbait thing I've ever seen in my life. Okay, so reason number 1 why I would not apply to this, because let's look at the title here. Junior.net internship. And now let's look over here on the right where it says 2 to 4 years experience. What? 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 Are you serious? What kind of garbage is that? How do you get an internship? Junior internship with 2 to 4 years experience. Internship's supposed to be 0. Okay. So the video today is actually going to be, it's going to be garbage jobs. So hold on one second. Just had my first interview. Congrats, dude. Hold on. I'm going to put this in my Notion. I'm going to start, since we're doing this, I'm going to collect these. Hey, man, what's up, Wolf? Good question. You want to get an associate's degree and then do boot camp. Well, why don't you do the boot camp and then have your job pay for your college? That's 40 chess. In that instance, I would still apply. Okay, so for all you guys that are like, I don't care, I'm still going to apply, just realize this is like absolute clickbait for jobs right here. This is a race to the bottom. You notice how it doesn't mention anything about money? Yeah, it's going to be whoever wants to do the job. Do you still apply to full stack? Absolutely, dude. Apply to full stack, apply to back end, apply to front end. You never know what's behind the scenes, man. That's the thing here. There's always jobs behind the scenes inside the HR is talking about that they just haven't posted up front. Jamesley, what's up, man? Yeah, how'd the interview go, Hawk? Let's ask Hawk about his interview. Didn't go that bad. Can you tell us some questions? I'm sure chat would like to know the questions for your first interview. What if your bosses doesn't give enough time to develop features? Sounds like you need to have a nice chat about project management. Maybe agile. How big is .NET? It's big in my area. I mean, you don't. Okay, so just learn MVC. Learn MVC. So pick something like maybe, I don't know. Just pick an MVC and do that. Are there any PHP Laravel jobs? Probably. Trying to get a job at Cross. Oh, nice. What about data analyst jobs? Laravel jobs. Okay, we'll get to those. I promise, chat. But let me note this one down in my list of jobs to roast later today. Let me take a screenshot because my luck, they'll take it down. There we go. Windows. Doo-doo. Hold on. Maybe I should hold on just a second here. Let me just I'm gonna bust out this little pad because I have it, so might as well use it. I still forgot to put it in my Notion. ADHD over here. Are you a freelancer now? Kinda. Not really. Can you quickly explain solid? I don't know. I'm graduating with a CS degree. August. 20 apps. I can't get an offer. 20 applications is like not that much. I know to you it was a lot of effort, but in reality it's not that much. 20 jobs you've applied to versus 100,000 that are out there. That's like 0.00001% of jobs. But it feels like forever to you, and it feels like a lot. Just know that it's not. I would say get to about 200, and if you're not getting responses, maybe consider. 20 is like nothing. And when you're unemployed in the state of Utah, you have to apply to 5 every week. Or, 5 every week, but I applied to 5 every day. So, like, that's like nothing. So, when job hunting, search for a keyword developer or software developer. But generally, developer will bring up anything else behind it, right? So if you type in developer, you might get front-end developer, back-end developer, software developer. Developer is like, it's like a fill in a blank in the front. What up, dude? Connor, what's up, man? How you doing? Been a while. Sponsor visa. Okay, we'll do that too. Let me put this. I gotta make a new note. Notes and drafts. This is so dope. I really like this a lot. You guys want to? This is my project. This is my product management software that I found from some dude in a comment yesterday. It's called Notion. It's like Trello and a to-do and everything all mixed in one. It's super cool. I was like, why didn't I hear about it? I thought I was like, okay, dude. And then I Googled it and I was like, oh, this is really good. Here, you can make sure I don't got stuff in here. Okay, yeah. This is Notion. So here's my clips for my Instagram that I did. I got my, anyways, so I got like video ideas in here. I got business ideas. I got all my stuff organized. And then you can like make different, I don't know. Do you believe in UFOs? UFOs are a fact, dude. There's lots of stuff flying around that's unidentified. I'm going to make a new page. And we're going to call it Garbage Jobs. And I think maybe we'll just do a list. Garbage job number 1. It's cool because you can do like this little, oops. Is it just gonna, okay, it's just gonna keep being a list. Oh, whatever, that's fine. Anyways, I'll go back to doing what we're doing. But that's Notion. It's really cool to organize. Because it lets you build. It lets you build a like a Trello board or a to-do list or whatever you want to build. It lets you build it. It's fantastic. I'm probably gonna make a video about like staying productive, like being self-taught or whatever. Would you guys want that? Like how to stay focused, self-taught? Because that's why I do a Pomodoro and a to-do list. What entry-level jobs were appealing to you when you began your first? I didn't look for entry-level jobs. I applied to everything. I applied to every job that I could find because I didn't care. I just wanted to get my foot in the door. How much you need to know? Not everything. Probably JavaScript, jQuery, React. Okay, cool. Where's your hoodie and Doritos? You got me on that one. Earn credit. Okay, hold on. Here you go. If you want, you should sign up with Notion with this link if you want to test it out. Oh, are you kidding me? All right, hold on. It doesn't benefit me. Well, it benefits both of us. You actually get more out of it than I do. You get $10 of credit, which means you get 1 month of unlimited uploading. So if you're looking for a cloud server too, you can use this. I don't know. I figured out. I get $5. You get $10. So it benefits you more. Anyways, let me paste it there real quick if you want to try out Notion. Okay, so that's not what I want. Can we get a jQuery? Can we let jQuery die? So tell that to all the customers that refuse to update their website. It's not about you letting it die. There you go. Try out Notion with that link if you want. Please let jQuery die. So that's not how it works. It's your customers. It's your company's customers that won't let it die. It's some lady in some government job somewhere that refused. No, we don't want to upgrade our software at this time. No, okay. Like, it's your customers. It's the company's customers. It's not your choice to let it die. I love jQuery personally. Why do I need to like make a React app to do an animation, you know? Like, it just doesn't. Don't tell my boss. Hey, somebody, Maynard over here is not working. Okay. All right, we'll get back on track. Now that I've added that to my Notion here. All right. So that's a bad job. Here we are. Pretend, what's up, man? Shout out my name. What are your thoughts on Android dev? Do progressive web apps. That'll probably benefit you longer term. Native Android is going to be difficult. 18. Got a code bootcamp. Is it possible to get a job? Yeah, dude. Of course. Same jQuery is sick and easy to learn. Yeah, dude. Like, if I'm not going to make a React app to just do like some slide-in animation. Like, there's no reason for me to download that, spin up my server, get all that. You know, gaming is the new career. I mean, for like a select few people. What's the jQuery equivalent in React? I mean, there's animations that are built into React. Do you have cryptocurrencies? Yeah, I got some Ethereum and stuff. Why don't you stream on Twitch? I do stream on Twitch. I just can't do both at the same time. So for playing, I have a resume portfolio, 3 to 4 projects, Josh. That'll do it. Can you get entry-level jobs with HTML and CSS? Coding Phase will tell you that you can do HTML email developing, and I'm going to say you can do that too. But if they ever find out that MailChimp exists, or that MailerLite exists, or that Constant Contact exists for $10 a month, they're not going to probably keep you. So that's probably not a long-term. Lima, why? What's your keyboard? It's a K70 Corsair. Thanks. You're one of the reasons I decided to go to bootcamp. Thanks for the motivation. Yaroslav, dude. You're welcome. Restream. So I can restream to Twitch. You are correct, right? But I have affiliate on Twitch. And if I stream to both platforms at once, it is against Twitch's terms of service. YouTube doesn't care, but Twitch does. And if they care enough, they'll basically take away your monetization and your affiliate, and you'll never be able to get it back. So I'm good. Ionic's pretty good. Is Java a good career path? I think you're just going to end up working in a Java sweatshop. There's not that many applications. You got Spring Boot, maybe a couple others. Data engineer. That's vague. You're going to get like machine learning. You're going to get data science. You're going to get lots of stuff. That's why you need to fix your Nightbot. I don't want to fix my Nightbot because I still like it posting the Twitch if people want to follow. What the hell is a Java sweatshop? Okay. All right. So type in Java Dev Shop and you'll see Web Development Shop, Trusted Vendor. So this is basically a company that hires a bunch of developers that only do Java development services, top Java developers. Like, there's just a lot of places that are called Java Dev Shops. It's basically where it's a company that gets a bunch of clients and then all the developers work there, just do Java all day long. It's just it's very common for computer science graduates to get put into these. So, like, because they hire specifically computer science grads and they teach you Java there. You don't know any better, you'll probably do it, but I would avoid it because no go. You ever lose motivation when a company turns you down due to lack of experience? I don't let outside sources demotivate me, and you should do the same. You should not let external sources motivate you or demotivate you, and that's a lot easier said than done. How many years experience do you have in software? Like 4, over 4? Selenium, Java good enough for automation? That's QA right there. What does I try to draw what you mean? That says I try to draw what you want. But basically, if you donate the $5, I will try to draw whatever you want live with my little pin here. So like, I don't know, it supports my dad's rent essentially, because I'm taking a loss. Large company or small company? Small company all the time. I don't want to be employee number 365402. I want to be Josh. And at a small company, they'll remember your name. At a big company, you got to badge in and badge out. Hey, where's your badge? What, you mean, hey Josh, you don't remember my name? Joshua Flute. Oh, hell yeah, dude. I love when people call me Flute. What's the most basic stuff I need to learn to 90% fine? Wait, what? That's not a, what? Come on. It's like the dude that called me Jason yesterday. What do you recommend to go for in software dev? Python, JavaScript, PHP. Best ways to be organized. A solid link, use Notion. Take my link. But you don't have to if you don't want to, but try out Notion. Software dev or mobile app dev? Software app devs. Okay, mobile app devs live underneath software developers. Software developer is such a vague word. Yeah, if you want to be successful at software, it's not about the tools, it's not about the tech stack, it's not about any of that, it's just about your ability to learn fast. Can you start a company with app development? Of course you can. If you learn web dev, can you still be a software dev? If you are doing web dev, you are a software developer. If you're doing machine learning, you're a software developer. If you're doing data science, some people will get triggered, but you're in software, and a lot of people in data science are doing Kotlin, and a lot of people are doing like Haskell, and that's software development. That is programming. If you're doing front end, you're a web developer, which is a software developer, which is a software engineer subset. Like, that's how it works. It all goes up to the software engineer maximum like term, and then some dude triggered yesterday. He's like, actually, software architect is the top. Okay, bro, cool, man. And then I looked at his channel, and it was like him dissecting rats, and I was like, all right, okay, dude. How do you increase your ability to learn fast? Just increase your ability. You got to take breaks. That's probably the backwards, but. Do you have interest in other fields? Embedded physics? I mean, I like game dev. What do you think of Python? Python's sweet. What's the minimum salary straight out of bootcamp? I'd say 45 would probably be the lowest you want to take in the majority of the United States. Let's exclude Seattle. Like, let's exclude Seattle, Washington, California, New York City. 45K is probably as low as I'd go. Is TypeScript good? It's for Angular. College program was heavily focused on Java. What languages would you smoothest? Okay, JavaScript probably. Maybe PHP. You got classes and stuff there too. Python, it's got dictionaries. Kind of weird, but maybe Python's good. Hey Josh, you're a high school senior. You worked with Java, currently learning Java FX. What do you recommend the best path away from Java? Yeah, so yeah, JavaScript and Python. Is J2E? I don't know. I don't have a computer science degree because I had a mechanical engineering degree. Except the first job, associate software engineer with 60K salary. Nice, dude. Congrats. Congratulations. Let me press F to pay respects to Omar. And let me just take a second to also pay respects to all the lurkers in the chat that feel like I probably won't answer their question. But F to you guys too. Please hit me with your questions. I try to read everything. And do this when there's no questions. Are you going to do live every day from now on? I mean, I try. I want to get to 100K ASAP. Road to 100K because I told, like, that was my dream. It's a dream, one of my goals. Dream is, I shouldn't use that word. That's bad. Don't listen to me. Flutie dude. Oh, even better. Okay. What is the minimum required to find a remote job? Salary's not important. Just want to get some experience. If you want a remote job and salary's not important, just be a volunteer. Where's the Notion link? Notion link is right here. It's the bit.ly link. I'll link it a few times. You get $10 in credit. I get $5 in credit. So you're winning. But hey, we get credit. Thanks for answering. Subbed. Hey, you're welcome, man. Thank you for the sub, Spidey Games. What's the minimum salary I should take as a MERN dev? What's your experience look like? You've been doing it for a year? You're doing it first time? Probably 45K. Can you Sacramento or Roseville? Yeah, sure. How many languages do you know? I know English, Spanish, Finnish, Python, JavaScript, PHP, Ruby. I don't know. Where can you volunteer? I mean, it's not like, okay, when I say be a volunteer, it's not like you even, like, where can I? You just go to the company and be like, hey, can I volunteer for you guys? I just want to get some shadowing experience. You don't have to pay me. They'll be like, oh, you're going to pick up some work off our backs and we don't got to pay you? Yeah, come on in. That one's easy to get. And maybe they'll be like so impressed with your willingness to do it for free, they might be like, no, look, man, we're not going to let you do it for free. We'll pay you something. But because of your openness and willingness to start for free, they might give you money. I'm not a big fan of doing stuff for free anyways, though. Can one freelance pass 45K starting out? Of course you can. Can you use freelance to demand a higher salary? If you think that's the value, I wouldn't lean on past experiences for value. Just look at managers in big corporate companies that lean on their degree. Like, I'm a Harvard graduate. Okay, well, that's cool, dude, but you graduated like 30 years ago. The world's a different place. You can't lean on that, like, past experiences, like, look what I can do today. It doesn't make sense. So it's all about the value that you can provide right now. How can a junior dev job require, I don't know, HR wrote it, ignore it. Apply anyways. Flutie Tootie. Okay, what's up, man? You don't want to work for free, but I still want to get a remote job. Okay, well, that's going to be tough because why should they hire you if they're going to have to pay you? The most jobs provide assistance for relocation. Not most. Usually ones that do provide that are a little bit bigger. Do you play Fortnite? I do, but I can't build. jQuery worth learning in detail, or just do general overview? Learn how to animations work. Learn how to like event listeners mainly. That'd be good. What's the difference between combo pack and channel supporter? So the combo pack's $19, right? So and the channel supporter is $10, but it's monthly, right? So it's kind of like a Patreon thing. Like you enjoy the content, so you get the stuff for $10 less, but you support the channel every month for $10. I thought it was kind of an idea. Maybe it's garbage. I don't know. Or you can just buy it one off, and it's the same price it's always been. What does a bootcamp go for? Depends on which one. What are your thoughts on TCS? I haven't seen it. I want to work remotely so I can chill in Thailand. Josh popping off with 350 viewers. It's crazy. But, I try to get to everybody. I don't want to be that streamer. I know you guys see the streamers on Twitch, and then you donate like $100, and the dude doesn't even read your donation. It's like, come on, man. I don't want to be that guy. You recommend game dev with Unreal Game Studio or Android apps? I do Unreal, C++ industry standard. Do you know good languages to learn for game development? C++, C# for Unity. What do you think of Free Code Camp? It's good. I think it could be optimized. I think there's a lot of little tiny things in there that are bigger than they need to be. What do you think about Quant? I don't know enough about it. What do you think of Deloitte? I don't know enough about it. Is getting a remote job first realistic? It's realistic, but it's really hard. You can go watch my video I did with Katie. She was like, I'm going to work remote. And everyone's like laughing in her face. And they're like, no, you're not. She's like, okay, well, I did. And I make more than you, so be quiet. What do you think about information security? Definitely important. How did you learn programming? I tried to be self-taught. I failed. I tried again. I failed again. I tried again. I gave up for a little while. I went to a boot camp. I still did terrible there. Barely got out. And then I got a job. Can you look up Make School? Any opportunities desktop backend? Should I switch to desktop to web? You should do both. That'd be good. What coffee shop has the best JavaScript? Ugh, coffee. Pre-workout. How's it hanging, dude? Short shriveled to the left. I'm going to pursue my master's in computer science. I will be looking for software. What do you think about the pay? What I'll need to know? You're going to need to know linear algebra for sure. Hi from Spain. What do you recommend me to learn this summer? Software engineer student. I know the basics. Thanks for reading my comment. You're welcome, Mad Max. Django or Flask? I don't know enough about either to pick. How old are you? I'm 28. 15. Using the summer to code? What software do you think I should do? Python. Why is the sky blue? I think that's due to refraction of water in the air. Oh, light onto the moisture in the air, actually. Sorry. My bad. Let me correct that. What do you think about Mongo? It's more of like a buzzword type thing. I failed, I suck. I still got paid. I still suck. Yeah, exactly. Yep. What do you think of Electron app for developing? It's good for desktop apps. Godot or Unity? Unity. Would you get into Lambda? I would do it again right now if I had a chance. Nice Liar Liar reference. Hey, you got it. Somebody got it. Somebody out there watching Liar Liar. Thank you. I love that movie. I live in San Francisco. Should I enter bootcamp? I find coding boring. I hate Silicon Valley arrogant types. Should you do code bootcamp? I mean, that depends on where you work, man. Sponsored by Lambda? I'm absolutely not sponsored by Lambda. I did it for free, but they were like, hey, man, we don't want you to do this for free. And I was like, oh, cool. Here's a link. And I was like, okay, cool. And I was like, when do I get paid if people use my link? And they're like, when they graduate. And I'm like, but the school is 9 months long. And they're like, yeah, well, we gave you something. And I was like, okay. So anyways, It's not. I never get sponsored to make videos about them ever. How long does HTML stay in the body if you have a random test? I think it's like 7 years if you it depends if you check the hair or not, right? Nightbot link doesn't work. Which Nightbot link? Let's see. Free code camp's only good. Yeah. Well, I don't know. They have some decent stuff. $18 an hour. Yeah, it's pretty. This is a joke. WordPress developer, $18 an hour. Actually, I worked my first job for $18 an hour, so it might not. Oh, look, this job is not active. Cool. Sponsored. So they got to post it. How long did it take you to learn Python? I don't know Python. Why'd you go to college in Finland? I was married to a Finnish girl. Are you a dev? I'm a YouTuber. All I do is sit on my butt and make videos. Okay? Want to go independent? Any advice? Yeah, start an LLC today so you can't get sued. The pen is blue. God, that movie's so good. The pen is blue. He starts like crying. Hey, I made another one. Sick. Dude, welcome aboard. I worked my first job for $10 an hour. Yeah, that's you know you're getting ripped off. Hey, but you're getting money. Josh, you're informative. We appreciate you. I appreciate you. How long should it take to learn JavaScript, though? I don't know. So this is the thing. If you're a freelancer and you don't have an LLC, someone can sue you and take your personal stuff. If you're a freelancer and you have an LLC, they can only sue your LLC because that's who you're doing the work through. So it protects you. It's a line of defense. What should I learn knowing the basics of programming? What is the basics of programming to you? It's different for everyone. Like C, assembly? What do I need to self-study before going to boot camp? Look at the boot camps and they'll tell you what you need to know. You get a certificate. Is it worth it? Solid link. Thanks for the nice trigger bait, mate. But yeah, no, certificates. Here, look. Oh, here you go. I got an idea, chat. Your story motivates me to keep going, keep learning. Dude, you're welcome, but your motivation will fade, and when it does, you still have to keep going. You've gone through free code camp. What's next? Internship seeking, Udemy, other resources? I would be applying towards the end of the free code camp, Ryan, to be honest, but don't seek internships, seek regular jobs. Only the people who don't know any better look for internships. Only the people that are like, well, only internships are part-time and I'm in school apply to internships, and that's just wrong. People can sue you if you don't have an LLC. Is this a federal law? So no, people can sue you for anything at any time, for any reason. But if you lose, they can take your personal shit. Like they can take your house and they can take your vehicle and they can take your personal items. But if you're working for an LLC, your own company, they can only sue what the company owns as an asset and take what the company owns. So they can't take your personal house. But if you don't have that LLC as a layer of protection, oof, not good. Can you slow down a little bit? Got a lot of questions. LLC for software engineer? Absolutely. LLC S Corp if you can. S Corp and LLC are similar, but you have a company as a separate entity. Good. But make that an S Corp so you can not have to pay so much self-employment tax. What do you think about graphic design, web design, art institutes? I think that you're paying a lot of money to do what you could do at home. What is an LLC and how to start it? LLC stands for limited liability company. And how to start it? You go to like smallbiz.net and just make one for $104 in the state of Utah. It takes like 5 minutes. What if they sue you and not your company? That's not typically how it works. They'd have to sue you directly for something you did personally. But if you're doing corporate, like contract work as a business, they can only sue your business. You didn't do anything to them as a person. No LLC in the Philippines? That's true, but I've never been there. What do you think about Salesforce? Yeah, don't do Salesforce because you're going to get paid a lot of money. But Salesforce developers get paid so much money, Josh. Okay, but you don't know why? It's because you're learning proprietary software for some like Salesforce. You're learning Salesforce, and what happens when Salesforce disappears and when the next new Salesforce hotness comes out? Now what? You just spent the past 8 years learning Salesforce? You're banking on it not going away. Not good. What do you think about the flat world theory? Are you telling me that the Earth is round? I'm just kidding. Some other cool sites to look for dev jobs. Cyber coders. Do you own a business? Yes. You love machine learning and AI, but I'm too young. Well, I mean, if you think that, that's probably not a good place to start. What should I choose, Python or front end? Front end's visual, Python is not. I currently work at a company, but want to remain anonymous. Can you give me a private review? If you would like to support the channel, yes. What's the meaning of life? To leave the earth a better place when you leave. help someone out, give something back, leave it better than when you got here. Any feedback regarding App Academy? Yeah, App Academy is super short. It's like 3 months and really expensive. Are you working for any company? No, I don't work for people. I work with people. Earth is hexagonal. Yeah, Mad Max gets it. Earth's actually the shape of a hexagon. It's like, and when the Earth, like when it's day and night, right? You got to think about the Earth as like a penny. You could just, it flips over. It's like a penny. It's like, do you play games? Cybercoder even legit. Cybercoder is very recruiter based, so it's dooms. Nice bait. I can't answer that question. People get triggered. You should learn Go. Why should I learn Go? Is there a reason? Feedback on Flatiron or Galvanize. Flatiron's okay. The ISA for Flatiron sucks. The ISA for Flatiron says if you make $40K a year, we don't care how you're getting that $40K. You got to pay us back 10% for 4 years. Whereas Lambda says, hey, you got to make $50K and it has to be in a job related to what we taught you. So Flatiron ISA says if you go to our bootcamp and you can't find a job, but you end up selling cars, you got to pay us back anyways. Lambda says if you go to us, you got to be making $50K, and if you can't find a job but you end up selling cars, you don't pay because we didn't get you what you wanted. Boom. Any tips on pair coding interview? Just be very slow and methodical and talk out loud. The first thing I usually say in a pair code interview is like, look, man, I'm not sure if I'm going to get to the correct answer, but maybe towards an answer. What about App Academy Bootcamp? App Academy Bootcamp is really expensive and it's only 3 months long. App Academy Bootcamp is like $17K. It's 3 months long, no computer science. Lambda School is $20K, 9 months long with computer science. There's your side by side. What about Kinsey Academy? That sounds like a little mom pop shop. I'm just comparing to Lambda because that's the only one I really know, and I don't work for them. They don't, I'm not salaried, I'm not an employee. I don't like people in here. They're like, Josh, they started this, and I'm like, oh, cool, I didn't know. I mean, how much of a factor does age play in getting hired? I think the factor is how good are you at like not disguising, but like avoiding giving that information out. Places to find freelance web dev jobs for teens. Teens doesn't matter, but places to find, you could try Upwork, freelancer.com. However, Upwork is also a race to the bottom, so the person who lives in the cheapest country with the cheapest cost of living is going to underbid you, and they're going to win, and they're still going to make a lot of money. So if you need $1,000 to live, and I need $500 to live, you're going to bid, $1,000, and I'm only going to bid $500, because that's all I need to live. And for the client, hey, I'm going to take the dude who wants to do it for less. That's Upwork in a general. A Lambda or Hack Reactor? Obviously Lambda. You can't win. Put something side by side with Lambda and tell me why it's better, and we'll have an open conversation about it. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Lambda's garbage. Maybe I've been just wrong this whole time. But put anything side by side with it, and I don't know. Let's look at the pros and cons. I didn't start out that way. Have you ever tried Treehouse? Yes. Hello, just caught you streaming. Eldar, wait. Welcome to the stream, man. If not Upwork, what website do you think is the best? You have to understand, if it's a freelance website, that means it's better for the person posting the job than it is for the person trying to get the job. It's a race to the bottom. Like if you're going to post on as an employer on freelancer.com, you're going to have 16 people competing for that one job. It's great for you, but as the person doing the freelancing, unless you have some like back behind experience of being amazing, of like, if you're a designer and you've designed like, a new Gucci belt and Gucci bag, right? They're going to hire you. You need a brand. Otherwise, it's just who's going to charge less. How long it took learning from job? 3 months. Upwork allows people to choose remote only. Yeah, I mean, Robert, you're correct, but it still depends on whoever has the cheapest cost of living, which can charge the least and still make a profit. That's what it is. It's like bidding in construction. What do you need to start a security career? I don't really know. Go ask John Hammond. John Hammond, go subscribe. Thinkful versus Lambda. I think they're pretty close, but I think Thinkful is a little bit shorter, and Thinkful has a more flexible type of deal. So what do you do to get jobs? I don't get jobs because I don't work for people, but if you're asking how I did it, I called in, and I'd go in as a pizza guy, and I'd be like, hello, I'm here to deliver pizza to the CTO, and they'd be like, oh, we didn't order pizza, and I'd be like, well, he told me to deliver it, and the CTO comes out, and I was like, yeah, here's my card, man. I just really want a job. Give me a chance, right? You gotta do stuff like that. You gotta do crazy shit. or you can just apply and hope they get back to you. And hope is not a strategy, okay? You have a Discord channel? I sure do. Links in the description. Nicholas, what up? 400 people. Let me just press F to all the 400 people here. Never had this many. I like your attitude. Hey, I like your attitude, man. What's up, Josh? King Ferno, what's up, man? Jake C, how much does it cost to teach oneself with free knowledge? I imagine it would probably be the cost of frustration. Did you really do the pizza thing? Yes. I'm not proud. You walk in with a couple pizza boxes and you're like, hey, I'm here to see the CTO, blah, blah, blah. It's pretty easy to find the CTO of a company, right? You just go to LinkedIn, you find the CTO of the company you want to work at, and then you're like, hey, I'm here to deliver pizza. You don't have any pizza. You just put your business card in there, and then the little HR lady gives the pizza to the CTO, and CTO's like, what is this? And he opens the box probably, and he sees your business card, and then all of a sudden he gives you a call back. I mean, like, you got to do crazy stuff. Why F, dude? Only F if the stream. I'm just paying respects. When will you not meme Chris Sean? I'm gonna meme Chris Sean every single day until he does a live stream and a video like me. How old are you? I'm 13. What projects do you do for front end dev to show all my knowledge? That's hard. Does the pizza strat work? No, it didn't work because I didn't have enough experience. Like, they were hiring for advanced. I didn't care, right? Like, I just didn't care. I need a job. It doesn't matter. I don't care. I got rent to pay. Whatever. You just do things. If you're 13, I'm 100. Story from mechanical engineering to what you do is inspiring. It's you know, been hard. Brian, welcome. Jim, welcome. It was an investment, you're right. About how long will it take me to learn Python every day to land a job with no previous programming experience? About how long? I'll give you the exact. 462 hours, 32 minutes, and 62 milliseconds. If you can't get a job in that time, just stop. Just stop. Any thought? Oh, are there any cybersecurity boot camps? Sharina, I think... No, actually, I don't. I don't think there is. I don't think there's any at all, actually. F's out for Haram. Take it easy, bro. You too, bro. Am I making the mistake of doing structural engineering instead of software? Yes. 100% mistake. How much do you enjoy brownie points with your boss? How to get into FANG? Apply like everyone else. How long did it take to feel confident? Nikayla, I still don't feel confident. How long did it take? I mean, I don't know. You need a woman. That'd be really sad state of society if I needed a woman to feel complete. Josh is such a meanie poo face. Hey, look, man. Welcome to the stream, Ace. How to make someone laugh streaming live. Have an NDA from previous job. Can't show experience. Best way to show I'm qualified. Dario, so basically you're just like, hey, man, I have an NDA. I can't really show you code. I can probably generate some out-of-context snippets that are similar if you'd like to see those. So what you do is you have an NDA. You go look at that code because you can still look at it, and you can maybe make something similar to that that's not the exact thing that you're doing. Totally, you know. What do you do when you get burned out coding? You still code because that's how it works. How to stand out. Do things like the pizza strat. Do you play Magic? I used to do magic tricks, like card tricks and stuff. Maybe I could do a card trick for the stream. I was that middle school kid that did magic tricks. I didn't wear a fedora though, okay? Don't take it that far. Opinion on Kotlin. I don't know that much about it. Hi, I wanted to say you've inspired me to become web dev. Laid off 2 weeks ago. Currently 7 months worth of paid leave. Okay, nice, dude. 109. Congrats, man. I'm glad you have that saved. A lot of people don't. Is there a reason? What? Why is IT better than... Okay, so IT is different than software development. Number one. Wait, weren't you married? I was married. Advice for finding a job. You can always get a job. Go out there and buy Bitcoin. What age did you go to boot camp? I was 24. Finishing up last year, thinking about dropping out and going to boot camp. I mean, Rylan, that's difficult, man. Are your parents going to kick you out? Are they going to say you're crazy? Are they the traditional parents that are like, well, you can't do anything in life without a degree, blah, 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 boot camps? You know, are you a voice actor in Frozen? I'm actually the voice actor in Family Guy. You can call me Herbert, okay? You are skipping a bunch of questions. I'm leaving. What were you like in high school? I was awkward. If not a fedora, did you wear a cape? No, I wore the Naruto headband and put my arms behind and just ran down between classes. No, I'm just kidding. How do you make money? A side? Wait, what? A side gig? What do you mean? Vibing to the stream. Keep doing your thing, Jesse. Welcome aboard. What technologies do you know? Man, I don't. It's a huge list. This portfolio is really as important as these days. Yes, absolutely. I have a startup and work over 12 hours a day and get burned out. How would you recommend to keep chilling and chugging along? Why do you work over 12 hours a day, Robert, dude? Robert, you gotta start saying no to those 12-hour days. You gotta take back your life, man. No one ever is on their deathbed going, man, I wish I would spent more time in my cubicle. Guarantee you won't think that thought. Seems like you're really hyper. I just got a lot of questions trying to get to everybody. Did I miss the job hunting stuff? Benjamin, I just a lot of questions today. Can you give me some tips on being married? Well, I mean, I think your classic would be happy wife, happy life. I personally disagree with that. I think you should both be happy. But, that's what probably a lot of traditional people would say. Maybe that works for you. But to me, I got to be happy first. And then if I'm happy, I can make other people happy. How long you worked as a dev? Like 4 years? How to balance work and life. You take back your life. How can I become a nerd? Well, welcome to the stream. Did you take some caffeine from GNC? No, I'm actually, this is some keto stuff. Axe Sketch, what's up, man? These live streams make me excited. Well, you're welcome, Void. Why is software development better than structural engineering? I think the culture of software development is a lot cooler than structural engineering, and I'm not even a huge fan of software culture. I think this whole, I gotta get some coffee to code, I gotta wear my Timberlands, and I gotta wear my, super tight skinny jeans, and I gotta have my gentleman's cut, and my beard, and my glasses, and I'm basically a hipster. Like, I don't know, you back on keto? Yeah. I just, take a break occasionally. How did you find the keto diet? I personally enjoy it. A lot of people are going to be like, but your cholesterol. Or they're going to be like, why aren't you a vegetarian? Or they're going to be like, just eat normal food like your doctor says. And so I don't talk about it. Your thing says my dad's rent. How do you pay your rent? Working. A lot. Definitely a lot. So are you into fitness? Yes. I love working out. Love lifting the weights. Today's deadlift day. Yesterday was supposed to be deadlift day, but I'm feeling a little bit of the DOMS today or yesterday. What's the internet speed? 1,000 down, 40 up. It's a ripoff. Thanks for being so realistic. You're so down to earth and cool about life. Man, I just want you to be life. Donated through to Streamlabs. Did it actually reach you? That's a good question, my dude. Maybe. I didn't see anything. I could look at my phone. I don't see anything on my phone. Wait, there it goes. Oh, thanks, Alex. What would you like me to draw? Bro, screen cap this comment. Well, you screen cap it, put it on an Imgur, and then save it. Do you work at home or at the gym? I go to the gym. Did you ever work with Kubernetes? No. How'd you get your first job that you enjoyed? I've never enjoyed any job that I've worked at. It was only a paycheck to me. And I started to realize, well, first I gave myself a bunch of shit because I thought I was a lazy employee. I thought I was just a really bad employee, like a terrible worker. And then I realized, hey, look, I just have an entrepreneurship mindset. I don't want to do what you tell me to do. I don't want to take what you say I'm worth. I want to, I want to do what Josh wants to do and build what Josh wants to build. And people don't like that. They want people to do what they say. And so if you have that bullheaded mindset like me, then you got to do it yourself. But the problem is, how do you figure out how to make money to live? And that took a while. So I hated my job for a while and tried to side hustle and failed at a bunch of things. If you notice, are you natty, bro? Yeah, I'm good, man. I don't want to be taking HCG for the rest of my life. Ever go into AI? Oof. I don't know. How old were you when you started? I was 24. What percentage of interviews you went to gave you coding tests? Majority of them, probably 85%. Any book or Udemy course? Jonas is pretty good. Had a question in my donation. Would be nice if you give some kind of response to it. Okay, I'll look at it, Alex, but I just don't know. I didn't see it. It didn't go to my email. Let me look. It's not in here. Can you DM me on Instagram? I don't see it. Hold on. I'll find it. Look behind you. Whoa! If you know about HCG, you've thought about it. Of course, everyone thinks about it, I think. You gotta get your... Well, you can't talk about it, but, because the YouTube will demonetize you like a bunch of people did. Any plan to get settled in the USA? I mean, I think I am. Ice cream or cake? Oh man, can't we do like Oreos? What about cookies? Is the overhead press your weakest lift? I don't know. Are you happy with the S10 Plus? Yeah, S10 Plus is cool. I think sometimes I kind of fat finger the edges here. Draw me your favorite actor. Oh man. All right. Who should we do? Who's my favorite actor right now? Can we just do the meta? We'll just do the new meta. Chicago, New York pizza. Probably deep dish. What keyboard? It's a K70. Advice for phone interview. Phone interview is just a screening. What did you do for a living before software? Mechanical engineer. If Lambda, wait, hold on. If Lambda didn't exist, what's the next recommendation? My cookies are on me. Thanks, man. You sound like Morty. Matt, I don't sound like Morty, man. Oh, you guys know who I'm gonna draw. Obviously, you know who I'm gonna draw, but I'm gonna do it side by side because I'm not a good drawer. So, hold on, just a second. All right. Dang it. All right. Oh, it's backwards. Hold on. Okay. Do you watch any sports? Not really. I'd rather go play sports than watch sports. It's not my thing. All right, where do we draw him here? We'll give him some. Let's give him a head. God, it's so bad, dude. We'll give him some eyebrow. Oh no. Oh no. Eyebrow. And an eyebrow. I'll give him some scruff. This is just not good. Jobs in San Francisco. Great channel. Keep up the great work. Hey, thanks. Well, we'll do some. Hope you're having a good day. Hey, thanks, man. This is not good, guys. This is why. This is the worst. Okay, so then we've got some cheeks. Oh no. And his teeth. All right. And then we got his neck beard here. And then we have his coat on. I'm drawing this one right here. This is the one I'm doing. We have his eyes maybe there. Oh no, that's not good at all. I'm just gonna leave it here. And I think he needs we need to give him his butt hair. Okay. 10 out of 10 drawing. Keanu would be proud. He would tell me that I'm breathtaking, right? Versatile employee, truly breathtaking. You guys should have seen my Mona Lisa the other day. Everyone's like, this is why you should never be a drawer. Oh, thanks. We were supposed to do an interview once near Christmas. Big family issue on top of you never got a chance to message you, been embarrassed. Hey, it's all good, dude. Let's just message me on Discord. Thanks for the 10, man. All right. It's breathtaking. It's really bad. If you delete videos, does it affect your runtime? I'm not sure. I've never done it. Best portrait ever. Hey, thanks, guys. You guys are so polite. You'd be like the art teacher in class that would be like, wow, Josh, great work. And I would internally know that it's not. Yeah, stick to YouTube. Oh, here they come. Here come the comments. Yeah, stick to YouTube. Stick to programming, Josh. I do okay. All right, I'm not that bad. I do okay with like thumbnail design and stuff like that, but hand drawing, I'm just not good. But like I can clickbait stuff all day. Like I'm pretty decent. Look at that clickbait. I don't even have the same shirt on. Is there a boring curve I need to get over? Practice C++. Well, there's your problem. Do Unreal. She was thick, dude. She was hot. She'd get you with her chin. I don't know if you remember that. She had a nice. She hit you with that chin. Any tips on how to get your first customers? Yeah, you need a brand, or you can just call up companies. Should I apply for a job even if I'm not legally able to work on it? You're going to get popped by the IRS for not paying taxes. Then you're going to go to jail. So that's not good. It was gorgeous. Hey, thanks, Jake. You're gorgeous. You're breathtaking. That's what Keanu would say. Everyone just needs to be more like Keanu. What's your opinion on the whole digital nomad thing? I think it's pretty like buzzwordy, but it's definitely doable. I mean, you leverage global arbitrage in your favor, right? So you make $100K working remotely for a company in San Francisco, then you go live somewhere super cheap so that your actual salary is like $500K. You can pay taxes. I mean, you are right, Robert, but it's still like it's gonna get the person paying you in trouble also. So just remember that. What, you learned through Lambda? No, I went to Dev Mountain. Not good. Okay. Send me a DM on IG with a question. I got you, fam. I got you. Alex. All right. Looks like, yeah, the message didn't appear, dude. I'm sorry. Do you think it's a good idea to pick up the book, The Art of Programming, learning the fundamentals, data structures before picking up an actual programming language? If not, what other recommendation do you recommend? I think The Pragmatic Programmer is a really good book on just how to talk to managers about optimizations and stuff like that, but also maybe pick up something with HTML and JavaScript. But learning data structures and algorithms are nice to think about, but you still have to do it with a language. I don't know what language is in that book. Maybe Java. What's your PC spec? 64 gigs RAM, 1950X, two 1080s, and SLI. Flutie bruh, can you apply for some jobs? Yes, I want to answer questions. I didn't think that this would happen. I thought like my momentum was dead. Financing an app idea via crowdsourcing. Why would you? I mean, you got to provide value. How much you make from YouTube live streaming? What you saw today. So like $30, $40. How old are you? When did you land your first tech job? I'm 28. I landed my first job when I was 24. How old are you when you landed? Yeah, so does your company you work at use Mongo? I don't work at a company. I work at Josh Corp Industries. Hey, which did you use more to learn tutorials or courses? Aren't they the same? How old were you when you started to learn? I was 24. I knew nothing about programming before that. How's life now? I saw your video that I was almost homeless. Life is okay. I support myself and I support my dad. My dad was working a kind of dead-end job at a hotel, killing himself every day. And then I was like, you know what, Dad? Just quit your job, and I'll teach you how to do YouTube. You got a lot of valuable info, and none of these people want to pay you for it. So I'll teach you how to do YouTube, and I'll pay your bills, and hopefully you can start earning something on your own. And I think you deserve more than $10 an hour because you worked as an engineer for 23 years. You deserve more in life instead of struggling and living in someone else's basement. So that's life now. You got beef with Chris Sean? I don't know. We went and had like some hamburgers the other day. So, I mean, we did get some beef. Thanks for recommending me your Discord. Already helped me out. Hey, Tyler, you're welcome, dude. Where's my mom? My mom lives there too, but we don't have a great relationship. What's my dad's YouTube channel? It's called Mechanical Dad. He has like his own little products. Like he made this used car buyer's guide, and I was like, oh, people would buy this for sure. And then no one bought it. And then I was like, all right, just make it pay what you want. And then still no one got it. And I was like, okay, cool. I can link you his channel, I guess. He, like, yesterday when I was at Buffalo Wild Wings, I had someone message me in the comments, and they were like, hey, Josh, you're right next to me. I was like, cool, I'm at Buffalo Wild Wings. Come down and say hi. And so he did. And it was, it was cool. We took a picture, and you can confirm that I'm a developer because that's never happened before, and I didn't know what to do. Here, I'll show you the pic yesterday at Buffalo Wild Wings. I'm not even like looking. How long did it take you to get 4,000 hour of runtime? Like 2 videos because I used to make WoW PvP videos back when the algorithm was good. Monitor or laptop? Monitor. Smudge on the camera. I think, yeah, probably. My dog knows. How's Salt Lake City? I like Salt Lake City a lot. Sorry to hear about your mom. It is what it is, I guess. Here's my dad being awkward. Look, here's my first fan meetup. Look, someone make a meme out of this because I know it's going to happen. I'm not looking at it. Got a homeboy here. He's in Discord. He just came, and I was like, whoa, what up, dude? I got my dad to take a picture, and I was like, all right, take the pic. And I was looking at him and not the camera. That was cool. Never met anybody that watched the channel before. It was really weird. Really, really humbling, weird experience because it's so weird. You like the lawnmower vid? Hey, he did that all on his own. I didn't help at all. What was your first portfolio project? It was really bad, like a lifting thing. What time is it? 2 o'clock. What does traversing mean in code? It means like, you said, wow, I'm playing right now while watching. Oh, nice, dude. How's that? How's patch 8.2? Are you playing the classic beta? I know Ashar's Wrath just came out yesterday, and there's a whole bunch of new stuff. You got your new, essences, I believe, and AMA about WoW. I don't play it, though. I would have totally asked for a pick as well. Diego, he didn't ask for a pick. I was like, hey, let's get a pick for the live stream tomorrow. And he's like, okay, cool. How much is your setup? I don't know. This is like $70, $70, $50, $50, $600, 100, and then whatever's in my PC. I don't know. I didn't like buy this all at once, right? You can't think about it as like a lump sum. This was like over time. Get him an ND filter. So Aubrey, he filmed it with his phone. I do have an ND filter for him, but he filmed it with his phone and he did it. He's like, I'm not coming over today. I'm gonna do it myself. And I was like, okay. So here's his channel. If you want to go check out his videos, leave some comments or maybe blow up his DMs or something. I really like kind of, You should show us some of your old projects. I'd have to find them. I think they might be in my history, but I need to look. Oh, by the way, here's the Notion app if you want to go check out like the Trello. What monitor is in the middle? This is an Asus 1440 monitor. Had this for 4 years. It's actually kind of fading down here at the bottom. I need to get a new one. Why don't you go into a gaming job? I don't want a job. Job stands for just over broke. Career is what people usually get themselves into, and they do that until they're 65. What do you need a filter for indoor video? It wasn't for me. It's for my dad. So typically you have a job, which is just over broke. That's just like making money, getting by. Then you have career, which is climbing that corporate ladder, someone else's. And then you have a calling. So that's a lot harder. There's a lot more failure between going from a career to a calling. And people usually give up and they stick with their career. I did not do that. I kept going. 3 monitors or 4 monitors? I think 3 is good. I can't fit any more on here. Maybe I could get a 4th one up here to edit on. That'd be cool. Where do we send the resume? You could try jfluke717 at Gmail. That's me, jfluke717 at gmail.com. And there you go. Where do you work? I work at Josh Corp Industries. It's also known as GrindReel LLC. It's a real company. I like GrindReel. See that thing that at the beginning of every video? That's my company. I opened it. I run it. It's an LLC marked as an S Corp, and it exists in the state of Wyoming because they have nice tax laws. What's your rig look like? This rig? I can show you. I'm going to get up. Things are going to get a little shaky. I'll still read chat, but it'll be from a distance. GIF or Jif? I personally prefer a Jiffy peanut butter, but it's kind of expensive, so I go with, great value. LLC marked as an S corporation. You have an LLC, regular, and then you have an LLC marked as an S corporation. Having an LLC marked as an S corporation lets you save on self-employment taxes, which is 15%. On an LLC, you pay 15.76% on everything you make and income tax. As an S corp, you pay yourself a salary, and then you pay income tax and self-employment tax on that, and then you distribute everything else to yourself so you don't have to pay self-employment tax on the distribution to yourself. You just pay income tax on it. So this year I saved about $40,000 by having an S corp instead of just a regular old LLC. LLC cannot be a corp. An LLC can be an S corp because that's what I have. It's called an S corp, S-corp. If you would like to be a regular corporation, that's a C-corp, C corporations. So I have an LLC. So you have an LLC and it's marked as an S corp. You have a regular LLC and LLC as S corp. You can't just have an S corp by itself. It has to be an LLC first, and then you mark it as an S corp. You make more than $200K a year. It depends. You need a channel just on business. Maybe. Deduct all the equipment? Of course I do. It's kind of weird. Being in YouTube is kind of weird. You get to do like fun things and it's a business. It's strange. But that means you pick the right business. What does your company do? My company does YouTube. My company is me. I am my company. Y'all need to watch the ads all the way. It's all good. If you have ad block, I think I still get credit, but it's whatever. Do you invest? You have to have money to invest, and to generate any profits off that, you need a significant amount of money. I would prefer to have assets. On his tax form, he doesn't make $200K a year. Well, I mean, you deduct all your expenses, you deduct the things that you do, like. Love your keyboard. Is that mine? Is YouTube your full-time job? I do more than just YouTube. I do, there's a lot more to it. There's sponsorships, there's products that I sell, I run my own website, I manage and create those products, I do all the art for everything. Everything that you see is from me. I do everything by hand from scratch. I don't outsource things because I'm of the attitude of, no thank you, I'll do it myself, because I don't want to have to depend on you if you leave. I don't want you to have specific knowledge if you leave and decide, okay, now what do I do? Oh, I have to pay someone else. I have to find someone else. No, I'll do everything myself. Thank you. I'd rather make less money and do it myself than have to depend on a bunch of people, because money's not everything. Anyway, sorry for that rant. Do you prefer trending? Probably both. That's a wrong either or question. How do you make 10K plus on YouTube only? I think this year, I don't know, I could look, I guess. How much will I make on YouTube this year? Not as much as you think. I don't make 10K a month. I don't make 4K a month. What's your retirement goals? When and where? I don't have retirement goals. I just have financial independence goals mainly. I think I don't want to retire. There's a lot of people that end up retiring and then they're just kind of like done. Like you're just kind of waiting to die. You ever seen those people that kind of just retire and they don't know what to do with themselves? I would always work. I just want to be financially independent and not have to think about what I'm going to do to pay my rent or whatever, right? That's what everyone wants, but most people do it when they're 65, and I don't want to be 65 and have a golden wheelchair because that's all I can afford to, it's all I have physical ability to do. Anyways, what else we got here? The CSS properties work different or not at all on different computers but the same browser. It depends. It's all browser dependent. Do you mind sharing how much you make on ad revenue alone? Let me look. It depends. You should try jujitsu. Did you do the Grindr website? Yes. I do everything that you see. Every single thing that you see. Edit, film, everything. Code till you die? Yeah, no, hard pass. I'd probably go fly around, maybe be a pilot. Work on passion for the rest of life. I'm trying to retire at 32. I think it's doable. I think I could be financially independent at 32. Just got to scale. When are we getting a pop filter for the mic? That's a good, I'm just going to move it away because you said that, all right? Judo, chop that button. Guys, if you appreciate the stream, let's see if we can get 1,000 likes for the stream, guys. All we need is 1,000 likes. We're doing an iPhone giveaway. All you got to do to get it is just be subscribed and leave a comment on the video. We're doing an iPhone giveaway. Smash that like button. I can't. In 4 years? What? I'm 28. So just read the book called The Millionaire Fastlane and you'll understand what I mean. If you work a salaried job, you're on a set schedule. The only way that you can retire early on a set schedule is to spend less money. So you have to reduce your living expenses if you're on a salaried set amount of income every month. If you'd like to reduce it more than that, you need to be making more money. And if you want to have control of how much money you make, you either sell more hours, which is also capped at hours in a day, and or rich dad, poor dad, I'm guessing. No, not really. More assets, Well, that does help. I forgot the button until now. I've been here for 2 hours. Thoughts on cybersecurity? Cybersecurity is going to be good, dude. Why you made a website with Divi? I made a website with WordPress because, again, I do everything myself. Why would I make a website from scratch? But you're a developer. You're a developer, Josh. Why wouldn't you make it yourself? Oh, my God. Why are you telling people to be developers and you use WordPress? Well, okay. By the time I created that from scratch, I would be out of money and homeless, okay? I got to be making money. I don't got time to be doing this shit for scratch for fun. That's not, Revenue generating assets, for example, such as a house. This house is a revenue generating asset. I don't actually make anything off of it because I live here and I pay the mortgage. However, it does have equity, which means when I sell this house, I will be getting more money than I paid for it. And then I can use that money that is profit off of this house to invest in a house and live in an apartment and then generate money off of that new rental apartment. That's making money off of assets. Would you get married again? I will never get married again. I don't get anything out of it. Let's see. Did you also read Unscripted? Oh, we're talking about MJ DeMarco. Unscripted is basically the best book I've ever read in my life. So Divi's as good as... Okay. Yeah, I'll review it. Alex. Hopefully you don't leave your phone number on it, but I'll blur it out real quick if it's on there. Did you have a big wedding? I had two weddings, and no one came. My parents didn't come to either wedding. I got married once in the courthouse, and then I got married once in a church, and it was just me, and her family on the other side. Super awkward. How are your dogs? They're taking a nap right now. Taking a nap. I gotta go to my email, so just give me a sec. Thank you for that though. I appreciate you, man. Happy to do it. I'm sure my dad would be happy. What should I get my dad for his birthday? That's what I want, you know? I don't know what to get him. All right, so here we go. All the best to your dad. Hey, thanks, Alex. That's a nice message. I appreciate you, man. Oh, you already blurred everything out. Cool. How old are you? I'm 28. I got married when I was 20. I made poor choices. How are your dogs doing? Oh, they're good. You married? No wedding party? No. Deadlift? One right now? One rep max? Oh, you want probably like 400. Right now? Probably hell no, not 400. Maybe like 315. Gotta go. Good luck. How do you know so much about business? Because I run a business, and I want to be financially independent, and you don't get that by working a salary job. What laptop do you recommend, fam? I like the Asus laptops personally. Get him a motorcycle. He doesn't have a motorcycle license. I thought about it, but he doesn't have the license for it, and I don't want to have to take out insurance on him either, because I pay everything. I pay his insurance, I pay his car, I pay his gas, I pay his rent, I pay everything, because he's just not generating any money right now. What? How come you don't work with a company anymore? Because I don't want to be told what to do, how much I'm worth, and when to do it, and how to do it. Can you do a muscle up? I've never tried. I feel like I would fly off. Hey Josh, your vids are awesome. Do you hoop? Dude, I don't got any ups, man. I tried. I'm from Atlanta, right? I hoop all the time, but I was the weakest link. Let me download this and open it up. I'm still gonna do it, Alex. Best business literature, probably Unscripted by MJ DeMarco. Why your mouse has so many buttons? Use it for editing. If land doesn't exist, maybe, probably Thinkful. All of your buttons for when WoW Classic drops. Yeah, no, I'll lose my life to that. Where about in the Atlanta area? I'm from Marietta, from Cobb County. I went to McEachern High School. Do you do anything about game dev? Yeah, I have a game on the App Store right now. It's called Rocket Sling. Yeah, I made it in Unity. I like game dev. Game dev as a career? No. If you want to be a successful game dev, you need to do it yourself, like Stardew Valley guy. Otherwise, you're going to be working 120 hours a week. Wait, what? You're from Atlanta? Yo, I'm from Atlanta. Occasionally it slips out, you know? But I don't, I try to keep that on the DL. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, which is, I was the only, it doesn't matter, okay? Chat, let me just preface this. It doesn't matter, but I'm just stating facts. I was one of like 3 Caucasian kids at my high school, all right? And it doesn't matter, but you're just surrounded in a different culture, but then your parents and grandparents are like, like rednecks. So you talk like this, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you're like, hey, what you doing, girl? Like I have this weird culture, and then I moved to Finland, and it was all, like I'm just this weird blend of culture, all right? I had to get jumped in, and I had to get jumped out. If you're from Atlanta, you know what I'm talking about. How many internships could one do simultaneously? I don't know. How good is your time management? How do you study code? I don't know what you want to call it. How was Finland? It was cold and it was dark. How old are you? I'm 28. What years did you live in Atlanta? I was born there. And you know, you have a broken button. You like my button? Thanks, man. Hey, girl, what you up to tonight? How do you say that in Finnish? Miten mene. That means how's it going? Try to be more sarcastic than that, and they'll just walk away. Should have come to Canada. What are your thoughts on Unscripted? It's the best book of it's probably the best book I've ever read. Why did developers joke about Ruby? Oof. Graphic design? I like graphic design. You're just gonna get paid not a lot, and it's not your fault. It's just people don't value graphic design. All right, dude. I got your resume up. We're gonna do it right now. Can I blow this up? You can see it, right? Well, hopefully you can see it. Let me make this a little more thick with 3 C's. Okay. All right, here's your resume. So you have your projects at the top. You have activities and leadership, education. So you're from Canada. This education needs to come down here at the bottom, dude. I need to know like a summary about you. You need a 1-line summary. Maybe this is it, but I'm going to assume that's your contact info. Simple blockchain, personal project. I'm going to need a link to see this here. You have a link to your GitHub, but I'm going to need a link to see this code for this, and I'm going to need to see a hosted version for this. It's a little bit too thick. Let me bring that down a little bit. Hey, girl, what you doing? All right. Zoom in, bro. I don't know how, bro. Give me a minute. Is there a zoom on this? Oh, my God. I don't see a zoom. All right, I got a plan. Can you guys read this? Does this work? Control scroll. Yeah, I was trying that. It didn't work. Use Windows zoom in. Yeah, it didn't work. I did control scroll, boys and girls, ladies and gents. I tried it. It doesn't work when I have this Windows Workspace Explorer thing open here. I'll try it again. So the thing was that this opens a modal here, and I couldn't zoom in this modal. So look, if I control scroll right now, look, not working. Is there? Oh, that's not it. It just doesn't. Yeah, it's just not happening. Backseat streamers, it's all good. All right, so anyways, you have your GitHub, but I'm going to need to see the hosted link here. I'm going to need to see the code. Your activities, they go down here with your education. I'm going to value your projects. Also, one big thing that you're missing here, Alt Control Scroll. Nope, doesn't work. Bro, I love you too, man. One more scroll closer, but the whole thing won't fit. Oh my God. Alex, I'm trying to help you, man. Hold on. All right, we're going to have to do this in like 2 sections. So these zoom buttons, this is from that. I've never had anxiety before. Jobs make me stressed. I get sick sometimes. I'm worried about underperforming. Is this normal? Yes, it's normal, but just tell them that. Just be like, hey, man, I got a lot of stress here. I just want to let you know. Just tell them how you're feeling, man. They'll understand. So you need your link here. Plus sign, bottom right. This is from the PDF. It doesn't actually exist. You need more projects, dude. You need like 2 more projects. Compute, blood pressure. I need to know, okay, so in your activities and leadership here, I need bullet points. Don't give me a paragraph. Yeah, you have a bullet pointed paragraph. That doesn't count. I need like just what you did, and the outcome. So you have this education, right? Education comes down here to the bottom. This is good. You could leave relevant coursework. I think that's okay. I still need a summary. Like, hi, my name is this. My name is Alex, and I'm passionate. I'm passionate about blockchain or something. Here also, you just need bullet points, but I need a hosted version. You also need LinkedIn. You need LinkedIn, man. I need to see that LinkedIn, and I need a link to your portfolio, personal portfolio. Hopefully that's in that yellow bar. What tool do you use for cross-browser testing? I think there was one. Oh, man. I got emails about it. I forgot. Holy bro, you got so many qualifications. Qualifications aren't everything, man. You know, the only thing that matters on this resume is this section right here. Also, one thing major that you're missing, dude, is a skills section. Like, take this out and add a skills section, man. Like, I think that's what should we do? What kind of teacher should I be? Should I be a red pen teacher or a blue pen teacher? I think I'll be red today. You need skills, man. You need a skill section. And so what you need is a front end, back end, other, project management. And then you need like JavaScript, React, jQuery, CSS, HTML. And then over here, back end, PHP, C#, C++. And then over here you have other. So you'd have version control. And then you'd have like Git flow. And then maybe you'd have something like Agile. And then project management. Maybe you put like, I don't know, start like Asana experience or Trello or Jira or something like that. You need a skills section. This is what I want to see. And then when you do make the skills section, put it above your projects. So skills go first, projects go second, education at the way bottom. That's how it works. We'll review any resume. Anna, so it's just kind of like the support my dad's rent kind of deal. Otherwise, I just do it in the videos. Like, this is what you need. That's right here. Like, you just need, so you got FE for front end. I'm assuming web dev, right? Back end. And then you got other, right? You call that what you want, miscellaneous, right here. And then over here, you need like PM, project management, product management, something like that. Maybe you could put design under here. You got Adobe Suite. You got like your sketch over here, something like that. But this is the section that matters right here. Does this help, Alex? I'm not trying to be mean. Let me zoom out again. Let me come down here. I'll zoom in one more time. So right here, other professional work experience. Yeah, still take your education. Put this down at the bottom. The way bottom, overnight productions. Incredibly helpful. You could be monetizing this. Yeah, I could. I'm gonna make a course on how to do this. Well, I have it. This is like halfway done. But what else we need here? This doesn't matter. This doesn't do anything for me. If you're applying to a startup, you need an interest section. Loving Notion. I think it's pretty cool, dude. Thanks. If you're the dude who commented, I appreciate you. Submit the resume. Josh's red pen scribbles all over it. Technical skill. Okay, all right. Look, you do have technical skills. I was wrong. I didn't see this. But okay. The reason that this is not the best is because this is not organized. You got front end, back end. This is maybe machine learning. You have some more kind of back end here. And then you have Git. You got way more than Git, dude. Git is, you got like 2 skills in Git. You got Git flow. You could also do a little bit of, you could do like PR. What is it called? I forget. But like how you do pull requests. How else you want to do this? SQL, you know SQLite, which means you probably know regular SQL, which probably means you could do PHP MyAdmin. What else do you know here? There's more stuff in here. And then also this is CSS3. This is HTML5. What else did so HTML is more than just HTML5. This could branch off to be HTML5 semantic. So that means designing it in a readable way. If you know CSS, you should probably know Bootstrap. You should probably know UI design, material design. Sorry. What else? I found a broken button on your site. It's a code camp. Yeah, I know. My site needs a lot of work. What's the interest section? The interest section is for startups. So big companies, big ass companies, they don't care who you are. They don't care who you are. You are employee number blah blah blah, and HR has stamped you as possible candidate number 3. Over here, in the startup area, in startup world, where you can have a conversation, you just say, hey, I'm interested in, so if, let's say your startup does something in healthcare. Maybe I'm interested in fitness. So it's not directly related, but hey, you care about health. Okay? Does this help? Is this helping the stream? If it helps the stream, maybe consider donating towards my dad's rent. Yeah, because I don't have the course yet, and I feel like it's going to waste. So I'm just going to straight up plug. What is semantic HTML and CSS? Semantic CSS isn't really a thing, but semantic HTML is. And semantic HTML is just writing your HTML in the order that it's in. So you have a header, and then you have article tags underneath that, and then you have another header and article tags rather than just having one big-ass div here and a nested div and more divs and more divs. Anyone know if Josh has a template? Is that bait? Yeah, I do got a template. I do got. You can go here. Hello, Keanu. You're so breathtaking. You can go here. This is my template that I use. So there's two versions. There's one that's like if you want to support the channel and like Patreon, that's the monthly one, so it's $10 less. Here's the zero experience cover letter if you have nothing related to code. Here's this one over here. If you get cover letters and resume, and then you can buy them individually. Google cheat sheet if you want to study algorithms and how to work at the Big Four. Well, I need to add more stuff, but anyways, this is the link here if you'd like it. Sports channel. Okay, what else were we doing here? You're in the process of choosing a bootcamp, not in the resume process. Hey, that's cool, man. What do you do if past coding jobs won't allow you to show others code to NDA? So you say this. You say, due to my NDA agreement, I'm not allowed to show you code. Tell your dad his vids are sick. Dude, I will, man. Thanks, Alec. I appreciate you. You say, due to the NDA, I can't show you my code. However, I can show you out-of-context snippets, which means you look at your code, you take a good old look at your code, and you say, all right, what is this thing doing? And then you make that thing again, but unrelated. And then you send that to them. Buy Bitcoin. Dude, Bitcoin is expensive, man. Can you make a living with graphic design? Absolutely. Do you have to write a cover letter for each job you apply to? No, what you do is okay, so what, I'm no shill here, but you take a template, right? I have different templates. I have one that's like, when I see a job and it's like a perfect match and I'm like, holy crap, I match every single bullet point in this, I use this template. If I see one that I'm not qualified for, but I really like it, I use my passionate template. If I see one where I'm not like a super good fit, but like I'm technically qualified, then I use this one. Like I have templates that I use and then I change them to fit the company. That's what I do. Oops. How do I donate for a CV review? I mean, maybe here. Does this work? Yeah, okay, so this is my PayPal, and you can donate if you want to do the thing. Just tell me to look at my phone, because it's not going to pop up here. Would you consider working at Google or something just to see what it's like? No, I wouldn't work there. I wouldn't work there purely because I don't want to be held to some dollar sign in order to, be told to do something. I'd probably volunteer there. Maybe if Google wanted to bring me in and be like, hey, Josh, we get it. You don't want to work for somebody, but come look at our campus and see what we're about. I'd be like, all right, cool, that sounds good. Let me go make a video. What is this pin? This is a Wacom. Dogs, hold on. Dogs just losing their bananas over here. Some dude walking his dog, maybe. Why do you consider Bitcoin expensive? Well, because one Bitcoin, I think I checked yesterday, and it cost 11,000. Can we say hi to your dog? Anna, I know you asked for more dogs, and then you added another comment that said plus subscribe, I believe. Because I remember you guys. I remember everybody. I answer all my comments, every single one of them. And I try to remember who it is. Puppy time. It's a puppy break, guys. Oh my god. Oh my god, guys. Look, I need to go get some food and a puppy break. So we're going to go from a live stream meeting to a puppy break meeting, okay? All right, hold on. It's a puppy break, guys. Puppy break. Come here, doggo. I got a black shirt on. You're gonna leave a bunch of hair. Oh my goodness. This is Mr. Oko. Oh my god, it's a puppy break. Look at how cute he is. He's so fluffy. He's just so cute. Oh, the stream just dropped by like 20 people. Everyone's like, I'm out. It's not funny, Josh. You're so salty. He's so cute. His name is Oko, and he is the goodest boy that you'll ever meet. He loves treats, and he loves head pets. He just loves his head. He likes ear scratches a lot, you can see. He just kind of melts in there. He just melts in. He's just like a giant marshmallow. He's so cute. He's just the best. Where you going, buddy? You trying to go get some stuff? What you want to go get, buddy? All right. Oh, here he is. Oh, big buddy. He's fighting me. Oh, buddy. He's so confused. He loves my open office. He does. Yes, puppy. Crunch gets it. All right. Where are we at? How much does he weigh? I don't know, like maybe 30 pounds. He thinks he's in trouble. You're not in trouble, buddy. It's okay. You good boy. I love you, buddy. Thanks for being part of my life. It would be way more boring. Anyways. That voice suits you? Yes. Oh my god. Side job as a voice actor.
Sam, we've been over this. I don't do voice acting because nobody wants to pay me for it, okay, you little piglet son of a bitch? All right? You want a popsicle? I got a whole cellar full of popsicles.
Oh, God. That's really my go-to, I guess.
Or we could do Mickey Mouse. If you guys are a big fan of Mickey Mouse, maybe I could call some jobs and be like, hello, I'm looking for a developer job. But then you can take it a little lower, and you can oh my god.
Look, here, guys. This is not what the stream is for. The stream is to hunt for jobs.
It's the worst character. Hey, don't insult me.
Bro, do you even code? Look, man. I'm not actually a developer, all right? I've never coded in my life. I just have RGB stuff to make it look legit. Are you self-employed? I'm self-employed. Where do I look for jobs? I don't do freelance because I don't sell my time. Can you see me on your screen? Yep. Sure can. Bored? We're not bored, dude. Christopher Walken. I don't know if I could do Christopher Walken. I could do like Morty. Morty. Oh, this is Rick. Not Morty. Morty. Shut up, Morty. Morty, it's hard to do. Josh literally job hunting for a voice acting job right now. I don't want a job, dude. Maybe I should change the donations to be like $5 to do the stream as Herbert for 5 minutes. No, I think that wouldn't be fair to viewers. What's up? Just found your videos, like your message. Keep it up. Hey, Brian. Thanks, man. Thanks for joining us. Rick gets a job. I haven't practiced enough. Robert De Niro. We do some Robert De Niro. We do Robert De Niro. I don't know who that is. Is that close? Maybe this is not Robert De Niro. I don't know who this is. I can't do Wubba Lubba Dub Dub. Wubba Lubba Dub Dub. That's how he does it, right? In a coding fight, who wins? Who cares? Who cares? Does the 80-20 rule apply to programming? Yes. How entry level? Yeah, I don't know. He doesn't know who De Niro is. I'm out. All right, later, dude. Jesse from Breaking Bad. I don't know. De Niro. Who did I do? $5 Herbert push-ups?
1 push-up. 2 push-ups. I don't think that'd be for me doing the push-ups. I'd rather watch you do them, okay?
Found your vids, not a dev, but an engineer who wants to transition, UX designer. A lot of content that's applicable. Hey, thanks, man. Any advice on how to get started with graphic designing? Yeah, so you go to Behance.com and you find some new stuff. Have you tried Pomodoro while learning new skills? Yes, I do Pomodoro a lot. Hey, Josh, notice me. Melvin, I notice you, man. 80% of your results come from 20% of your work. So that is known as the one rule. Pretty much there's one thing that's contributing to a majority of your success every day. Seriously, why did I have this meme around on Ruby? So the thing with Ruby is that you have Sinatra and you have Ruby on Rails, okay? And Ruby on Rails has a lot of magic. You literally just type Rails generate application name and it makes an entire MVC for you that you can launch right away. The problem is if you want to do custom stuff, you have to fight Ruby on Rails and the gems that are built inside of Ruby on Rails. Ruby in itself, it has no real use case. You can maybe do a little machine learning on it, but other than that, you're going to use Sinatra. And between Sinatra and Ruby on Rails, most people are going to do Ruby on Rails. And it's just not good. Just not good. Also, it's syntax is based on spacing. So if you mess up the spacing, it's all messed up. I feel like there's so much more to the job than writing code. That's the easy part. Maybe for you, Mr. Smarty Pants. How do I do everything? I don't do everything. And if they're making you do everything, you're doing like 6 people's jobs and your company's taking advantage of you. You know how much business analyzing positions I'm thinking of taking bootcamp for? Yeah, business analyst means that you're just going to be writing SQL reports. How many languages projects is a must-have for when applying to junior? Okay, so you don't apply for junior, don't go for Java, Brandon. B. Anderson, I'm assuming you're Brandon, but I don't know why I thought that, but yeah, don't do that. How about making business-oriented? Ty Lopez, but not BS and actually good content. Yeah, I could do that. Have you guys ever looked at Ty Lopez's channel? You want to know how want to know how he's so successful? Is that he pushes his stuff on Facebook with ads, but links YouTube videos. So if you look at his YouTube videos, they have 0 engagement, which means they all came from ads. 100% facts for BI work. Yeah, business intelligence, business analyst is just SQL. All day long, you're going to be like, hey, a customer needs a report. You're going to be like, all right, let me get it. What's your opinion on Go? Why would you learn Go? Is there a use case for learning Go after? What can you do with it? Can you call some jobs? Got to find some jobs. Can you explain the difference between compile time and runtime? Nope. But what I can do is Google for you. So you're asking me a question where I'm like, I don't really know a technical difference, and I don't want to sound stupid, so I'm just going to Google it. And so you're doing what interviewers do right now, PJK. You're giving me a question I don't really know. And I'm going to be like, I don't really know, but I'll Google it. But in the interview, you can't do that. And that's why I think that whiteboard questions and stuff like that are stupid. Well, you can't use the internet. It's an interview. Okay, well, I'm going to do it at work when you hire me. So whatever. This is a stupid job. You guys are dumb. Well, I mean, you can sell. So the reason why Ty Lopez is successful is because he sells promises and hope. He doesn't sell useful information. He sells the hope of a bunch of money. But what he doesn't tell you is that you need a bunch of money to make a bunch of money. And that's the hard part. How do you make a bunch of money so that you can spend it on things that generate more money? Right? Like, it's like, have you ever thought about real estate? What? Okay, can we back up for a minute and be like, well, have you ever thought about how long it takes to generate $35,000 to put down on a house? Like, how do you get that $35,000 down to put on a house? And then if you ask them that, they're like, well, just ask your friends and family. Bro, I pay my parents rent. My parents don't got 35 grand to give me. My aunt and uncle ain't going to give me 35 grand to put down on a house. Are you kidding me? Like, that's the stuff that everyone leaves out when they talk about these. Like, well, just invest in real estate. Are you kidding me? Mattias says, it's free real estate. Not what high-level skills are interviewers looking for? Probably the ability to take an initiative, Kieran. That'd be my guess. Your ability to be in the interview and know that it's a BS test and be like, look, this is not relative to what I'm going to do on the job. You guys just want to know my IQ and see if I have the ability to problem solve. But I don't think that this is a fair question because I don't have any idea what you're asking me here, and I don't think that matters because I'm going to Google it on the job. Like, your ability to just call them out and be like, this is not going to work. What does my family think about my business? I don't know. I don't care. Doesn't matter. My mom and dad, yeah, sure, they're proud of me. Everyone else in my family don't give 2 shits. They're the ones that wanted me to go to college and get a mechanical engineering degree, so that's what I did. And then I hated my life. And now they're telling their kids to do the same, and I'm trying to tell their kids not to do it. My cousins, I'm like, don't do it. Well, I'm getting a mechanical engineering degree. I was like, I did it, dude. You're going to be unzipping your boss's pants, man. That's how you get raises. What would you do with $50K? I'd probably lower my overall expenses for living. I'd pay off my cars, my student loans, and then be more secure, and then I'd save up again before I bought another asset. House for $35K. The U.S. is so cheap. House is not $35K. That's the down payment. Here, let me tell you a story. I'll tell you a story that I told to Instagram a little earlier. This is how you move up in the world of mechanical engineering. Let me zoom in a little bit for story time here. Chat. Give me a minute. I'm going to look at you. How about investing in stocks? The only people who win the stock market game are the people who are already winning the stock market game. Unless you get lucky, anyone who puts day trader, or I'd say 90% of people who put day trader on their resume, end up, not resume, but tax return, end up not being a day trader. So here we go. Let me tell you a story. Let me tell you a story here about how mechanical engineering works, chat. So we had two guys that were looking to get a promotion in mechanical engineering, and I was part of the interview committee. And we had one guy that was really, really qualified, been working there for like 6 years. And the other guy just got his job. He just got the job like 2 months. And they were both applying for a position equivalent to mine. So that's why I'm part of the interview committee. And then they come in for the interview. They do the interviews. And obviously they're like, well, who do you think? Who do you think should get it, Josh? And I'm like, well, obviously the dude that's been here for like 6 years, he's done a lot of stuff. He's fixed a lot of stuff. He's fixed all the machines that are broken. Like, he fixed stuff I didn't know how to fix. Cool. Like, he's experienced. We should obviously give it to this guy. And they're like, well, Josh, that's not how it works. Okay. That's not how it works in this game, in this industry. And I was like, what are you talking about? Just, he deserves the job. Obviously the WTF. We're going to give it to the other guy. And I was like, why are you giving it to the other dude? He's been in like two months. What are you talking about? And then the guy's like, well, we actually went out to golf last week during lunch, and I really enjoyed conversating with him. I was like, yeah, but he's not qualified to do the job. He's like, look, but he took me out to lunch. He took this other guy, the other dude in the committee. We all went to lunch together last week and had a great conversation about his potential. And I'm like, but the other dude already knows what to do. He knows more than me, and I have this position right now. I'm above him technically, and he knows how to do my job better than me. We should probably promote that guy. And then they're like, sorry, Josh, that's just not how. I was like, it's like, what are you talking about? I was like, is this all you got to do to move up in the mechanical engineering world? Is this it? You just, like, this is not, like, this guy over here that's been here for 2 months, he just, like, this is all you got to do? Like, just to, unzip? Because this, you know what? All right, I guess just unzip your pants because I want to raise too, Like, that's what it was. I guess, all right, your turn. Just unzip. Is that how you get a raise? Because unzip, I'm ready to get a raise too. Like, like, this is ridiculous. You should hire the person that's more qualified. Just, all right then, unzip. Give me the raise. True story. Factual story. That's why I don't do mechanical engineering. You're just jealous you didn't get invited to lunch. I don't want to play golf anyways. I'm good. Yeah, dude, he got wined and dined, Michael. Wined and dined. Juggled them. He tuggled them. Tuggle the nuggets. That's how you get a raise in mechanical engineering, my man. Instructions unclear. Sent to jail. Ass kissing is the only constant in corporations. Look, like, how do you deal with procrastination? So you're probably asking that question because you're procrastinating right now. So get off the stream and go do what you need to do. Do you like a little electrical engineering with your CS? I mean, kind of. I like PLC programming, Michelle. PLC program was cool. Yo, I just texted my boss. Let's go play golf this week. Thanks, Josh. Dude, well, what you don't know what happens is in the back seat of the golf cart, Michael. I didn't talk about that part of the story. Just saying. That's where you had a team meeting. Okay? Nothing. I'll let you interpret the team meeting for what it is. Because I'd like to keep monetization on this channel. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be, like, no one's going to sponsor me. I don't want to be Ice Poseidon, okay? Oh, no. Oh, the vines are so good. No. Oh, man, team building exercise. We had a team building exercise once at one of my jobs, and it was who could build the tallest tower with spaghetti noodles and marshmallows. I was like, what? We're spinning, like, I should be learning Ruby right now. What do you think about Rust? The video game's okay. Language is more data sciencey. Hey, dude, what are your PC specs? K70 Corsair, Scimitar, mouse. Here we got a definitely unneeded and overpaid mouse pad, Corsair Void stuff. I can't. I can't put that one. I got it. That's too much. I got 64 gigs of RAM, two 1080s and SLI. Tell us more cringe stories. I'm sorry. I would like to keep. You have a certain honesty with your charisma. You'll get lots of engagements from those vids. The thing is, I don't know what thumbnails would get clicks. I haven't done that yet. Not sure. I'm a React dev. No, you're just a dev that knows React. That's how you should think about yourself. I'm a React dev. No, you're a software developer with that knows the skill of React. Think of yourself as a software developer first. Not front end, not back end, not React. You are a software developer, and you have a subset of skills that lets you do a specific job. How do you have so much money for all this stuff? Well, I saved it because I worked 2 jobs at once all the time. I'm applying for Lambda. Wish me luck. Dude, you don't need luck. You got this. Always be software engineer or software developer. And then when you're in the interview, talk about that. Thumbnails are a bump in the road. Just act in. Okay, yeah. So the thing with thumbnails is thumbnails are the gatekeepers to YouTube. If you can't do good thumbnails, then no one clicks your video, and no one clicks your video, no views for you. You can have the best, most value-packed info in the world, but if you can't make a good thumbnail, it doesn't matter. It's like having a startup without having a brand. You could have the cure for cancer, and like you have to pay a marketing company to tell people that it exists. Like, that's the bottleneck. No one will know. How can you even work 2 jobs at the same time? You just don't have a life. Can I get a job without a degree? Absolutely. Then make paid courses. You're right. Paid courses would be good. They would be a little more expensive though than like $20. They'd probably be like 79 or something. Cuz it's like literally everything I don't think I should be making as much money as I make. Well, I haven't been making that much lately, but like I quit my job at what was it, like 18,000 subscribers or something, and I could still manage to stay afloat with some profit. You don't hear people quitting their jobs to do YouTube before 100K or 200 or 300K, but because I run this as a business and I do side hustles and I make money with projects and sponsors and blah, 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 I was able to do it. It wasn't that hard. You just have to know how. So, like, if you want to quit your job and do YouTube, it's possible. Do you regret quitting your job? It was the best thing I ever did with my life. Can I get a job without projects? Absolutely not. To be honest, I like seeing you live every day. I like seeing you in my chats every day, man. I like seeing all of you in the chats. And if you think I'm an arrogant jerk, I would just like to sit down with you and have a cup of coffee and we can talk, we can just talk. I don't want to seem like an arrogant jerkhead. I just get really excited about business stuff and, corporate stuff. Speak of, the devil got a React interview. Nice, dude. What do you think of mobile dev? You should do progressive web apps. Can you do the ARM thing? What ARM thing? What about the lurkers? Yeah, well, for all the people here in the chat, hello. If you're just listening to me alt-tabbed at work, hopefully your boss doesn't walk by. But if you could just alt-tab back to me real quick and just hit F and maybe hit a thumbs up. You're an okay guy. I appreciate that, man. Do you still not know what a React lifecycle is? Dude, that's how you make a project from scratch and then you push it to get, yeah, I know. You got your component, did mount, will mount, blah, blah, blah. Actually, those methods are deprecated now. So it doesn't matter. If that's what I get for calling you an arrogant jerk, yeah, I mean, if you want to go have some coffee with me and you're in Salt Lake City, just, shoot me a message. We'll go sit down and have some coffee. So just don't follow me home, okay? I don't want to open that and see some dude's face there and be like, hi Josh, big fan. Please don't be that guy. Any advice on code reviews? So I mean, I think probably one of the most powerful principles of Code review is the dry principle, which is do not repeat yourself. Did you go to college? I sure did. Have you been recognized in public? No. Well, once. I was on a date with a girl from Tinder, and we went to go get hamburgers, and a girl, we were on the date, and this guy was getting a hamburger. He's like, hey, bro, Josh, I love your vids. And I'm like, who are you? What? I didn't even know who said it. He's like, yeah, bro, good stuff. And I'm like, huh? And then I look at the girl, and I'm like, I didn't pay him to say that. I don't know who that is, but she's like, I'm impressed. And I'm like, cool. It was weird. So weird. How to break into data science as a mechanical engineer? Probably just practice some stuff. That's not very good. Let me give you something more tangible than that. How to become a data. I mean, I don't know, man. That's not my thing, really. Look. No, man. That's not how I am. Okay. First dates. We don't do that on the first dates. Okay. I don't come back to my house. I don't come back to my house on the first date. That's not how it works. I don't do that. I just want to get to know you first before I consider that, okay? It's not about that all the time. Not on the first date. I'm good. Thirst is not that real. Josh buys bottles. I don't go clubbing. How do you like Salt Lake City? Wait, is this live? No, not live. Are you into any startup? What do you mean? SDLC? Do you know how to learn it? I've never done it. What courses would you recommend for web dev? Jonas is pretty good. So on the second, I think it's pretty average, probably between from the second to the fifth date, probably somewhere in there. After 5 dates, we're not going on any more dates, all right? I'm good. You get maybe 5 dates. If we're not vibing after that, no more dates. How hot was the girl? Oh, dude, I'm going to trigger people. You can't give me the 1 to 10 scale. She was cute. She was cute, man, or I wouldn't have gone on a date with her. Who pays for the first date? What do you mean, who pays for the first date? We pay for the first date. I pay for my half. She pays for her half. It's 2019. What if we go on a date and I don't like you and I still got to pay for your food? No, I'm good. Thanks, fam. You pay for yours, I pay for mine. This is fair. If you don't like me, great. But typically, that's not what I do. Typically, I'm like, hey, you want to go to dinner and a movie? And I'll pay for the dinner and you pay for the movie? And they're like, yeah, sure. Whoop. But, that's kind of it's still kind of risky, right? Because what if you go have dinner with them and you don't vibe at all, and now you got to go see a movie with them? I think that's fair. I think it's fair. And then after that, did you split 50-50? Typically, it's 2 activities. You pay for the first half, I'll pay for the second half, vice versa. Or like, hey, I'll pay for the food, you pay for the dessert. I've had a couple girls go on dates with me for free food, and then I was like, yeah, so 2 checks, and the girl just looks at me. I was like, girl, I told you this before we went on the date. I was like, this is 50-50. I think that's fair. You don't know me. I don't know you. I'll pay for me. You pay for you. Next one, if we vibe, all right, we'll move on from there. A lot of girls, whatever. Which activity costs more is the question. So I think that's fair to kind of bring that into a percentage perspective. If I'm talking to the girl and the girl's like a student in college and she's like working at like, some smaller job to support herself, I probably make more money than her. So I'm more willing to pay the more expensive activity. I don't have to, hold on, wait, that was $42.67. Let me get out my calculator and divide that by 2. Okay, all right, I'm going to charge you a little interest for spending time with me and taking time away from my job. Like, no, I don't do that, dude. It's just like, I probably make more than you. I'm looking at you, I'm vibing with you. All right, I get it. That's fine. I'll pay for the more expensive one and you pay for the other one just to show that you're willing to do it, which seems fair. I'm not trying to like take you home at the end of the night or any of that. Just see if we vibe. Be a regular dude. It's ingrained. Okay, well, I'm Southern too, dude. I was born in Georgia, so this QA is all over the place. Pay for the commute. You're gonna pay for my gas. Why is Java dead? It's just not very useful. That's the main thing. Come here to help get jobs. End up talking about Tinder. We're all real people. You guys know when you're not on a stream looking for a job, you're looking on Tinder on your phone, watching Netflix, seeing who's gonna respond. Swipe, 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 swipe. We're all real people here. There's more to life than code. Come on, guys. We all know we're not just sitting here like, oh my God, where am I gonna get this job today? Oh, it's new syntax changes in React. Yes. Like that's not real life. Look, like I know when you're not here on the stream, you're playing video games, you're probably driving, you're probably on Tinder, you're watching movies, you're hanging out. Like, come on. It's okay to talk about other stuff, guys. That's what I do at night. At night, I'm on the couch watching Netflix, swiping on a Tinder. Okay, sorry. Obviously Tinder, Prince. Tinder, like, okay, Prince, you're gonna have to go on literally 100 dates and propose. I'm good. F5 React News. Vim. Yeah, dude, I know, Zach. Bumble is better. What? Bumble is no good, dude. Bumble, you gotta wait. Bumble is totally like one-sided, not fair at all. Can we get a Bumble for dudes? You playing Warframe? No. Too grindy. Is it possible to go from QA to dev? Yes, of course. Turn your channel into how to get a Tinder date instead of how to get a CS job. Why not both? Why not take your date to your work? Apparently you can do that. Go look at Luba's video where they do like a brand new what's it called? They do like a redesign of her desk. It's like $50 redesign of my desk. Oh my God! And then like literally they do nothing. They just like they take her pencil holder off her desk and put like a little holder, like a new holder on there, and it's like a whole video with like 8,000 views. Where's the value here? I don't know. But apparently you can bring your friends to work and do a whole video on redesigning your desk. It'd be like if I took everything off this desk and then put a coffee cup here as a pencil holder instead of something else. I don't know. Please make tutorial videos. Of what? Are you a Fluke? I currently am. Right now. Oh yeah, obviously you got to give your dates a coding challenge. You got to hit them with that the syntax, you know? New video, how to get a raise. I've done how to get a raise. How to get a raise is pretty easy to do. You just go in with a list of all your accomplishments about how you brought the company money. But how to get a raise, really? You get a new job. Otherwise, you're going to get like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6%. Gabrielle, I can't stream on both. Twitch will ban me because I have affiliate. How often do you get the Fluke puns? Dude, okay, so my name starts with F, and it has a L and a U and a K and an E. So you can imagine how many times my teachers and PE teachers taking roll messed up my last name. Is Mr. Fluck here? Watch, YouTube's going to demonetize me because I said my own last name wrong. Is Mr. Fluck here? Mr. Fluck? Excuse me, Mr. Fluck. Mr. Fluke? Mr. Fluke? Like, what? If my girl can't reverse a string. Salam, Joshua. What up, man? So I just go by Josh. Mr. Fluke? Like, thoughts on Flutter? How old are you? I'm 28. Yeah, pretty much. Please comment on AWS. Developers have to know it now. I mean, you doing DevOps? You doing how much backend you doing? Front end, probably not. Josh is better. I just go by Josh. Mr. Fluke? Yeah, definitely got that one. Do you get demonetized for saying the F word? My stream got demonetized the other day. I think YouTube has an algorithm in place that checks how many times you use curse words in a certain amount of time, and if you go over that limit, they'll demonetize you. But you can get a manual review. However, you know, what happens if that guy just doesn't like you? How often do you slack off at work? I did like 10 minutes of work, and then I did 7 hours of what Josh wants to do because I want to work for myself, so whatever. Let's 420, man. I'm good. I like my cardio and I like functional lungs, but you do you. Tips for a sysadmin trying to make the switch. What do you know right now? Sysadmin's very... Who is your favorite person and why? That's a hard one. Myself. I am my favorite person. I think that's the correct answer for me. I am my favorite person. I love myself. Even though I look like a burnt chicken nugget, I love myself. Bro, do you even lift? Yep. I went to Sprayberry. Nice, dude. What'd you say is the best approach to a job search if you're out of boot camp and have no experience? HR won't show my resume to anyone if I tell them I don't have experience. You got to skip HR, man. You got to call in. Who do you look up to? Josh, you're the Ty Lopez of death. What? Come on. Which Patreon level is the one where you get the goods? I think you got to slide through the DMs to get those. I mean, I don't know. I look up to a lot of different people, like Gary Vee. I don't know if I look up to him. I admire him, but I don't, call in whom? So you call in. You just call the company, and you're like, hey, can I get the person, the hiring manager's email? Like, you just skip HR. HR is this unneeded wall of that companies, I don't know. They got nothing else to do all day besides, like, talk about how you could be better motivated. I don't know. I'm giving practical advice, okay? You don't like Gary Vee? He says a lot of the same stuff a lot, but yeah, it's okay. What about working for Apple? Nope. Julian's question. Looking. I don't see it. Looking. What's up, Ty? Oh, please no. Why does HR exist? I think they exist for big companies so that managers don't have to deal with employee disputes and they can have a third party to kind of help hold people accountable. What do you think of unlimited PTO? I think unlimited PTO is reverse psychology and not a good idea at all. When you have unlimited PTO, you're limited to whoever takes the most PTO. Whoever is brave enough to ask for the most PTO is the limit, right? So if some guy asks for 6 weeks PTO, technically it's unlimited, right? But your boss is going to look at you and be like, really? And then he's going to back you down. And you'll be like, well, what about 4 weeks? All right, fine. Just take a month off. It's reverse psychology. When it's unlimited PTO, employees don't know how much to ask is okay. If it's unlimited, let me take 6 months off. Your employer's going to be like, really? You've been here for a week. Like, unlimited PTO is a terrible idea. Just be like, look, you get 4 weeks off. And if you want more, just ask for more. Let me get 12 months PTO. How about you just you know what I mean? It's just a joke. It's not realistic. How much time I need to spend learning become junior Node.js developer? Don't become a Node.js developer. Become a developer. Can you review my website? Yeah, Willie, dude, hit me up, man. Hit me up. Code me Kathy. She gets it. You get it. A guy I interviewed with said that the reason for it is you quit. They don't have to pay you for the time off. Yeah, that's true. That is true. That's actually really, really good. Wow, I didn't think about that. Holy crap, I should make a video about that. I should make a video about open offices. I should make a video about PTO. Basically, it's so bad. It's so bad for me because all you guys want jobs, and I'm over here telling you how poop corporate culture is, But at the same time, I'm like, definitely get a job, but definitely don't stay there. Definitely get a job, figure out something, do it yourself. That's my motto. Don't try to find your calling. You owe it to yourself to try to get to your calling. Everybody does. If your calling is to work, do it. I mean, work for somebody, great, do it. I'm gonna do it, Willie. I got you, fam. That's good. I like this. It's a little plain Jane, but we'll look at it. We'll take a little look at it. At least you keep it real. Look, man, I just want everyone to live their best life, okay? I think putting jobs and companies on pedestals is also bad. I think you got to work. Everyone's got to work somehow. You working for yourself. You working for somebody. You work for yourself. Work for customers. Somebody, Wish I could get into real estate off the bat. Yeah, but you got to save up money. I'm saying you should try to do it yourself. 9-to-5 life with 3 figures job is a luxury when you have from a working family. I mean, we are not like you, but you can be. You think I started out like this? Dude, I come from nothing. I come from absolutely nothing. Was there any part of office culture that you enjoyed? None, because I didn't think that I had needed to be there to begin with. Nothing about office culture I enjoyed. Nothing about really dev culture I enjoyed. Nothing. None of it. I do dev, but I'm not your dev. I'm not your stereotypical dev. I like to work out. I don't want to go home and talk about home brewing beer. I don't want to go play Nintendo Switch. Like, that's cool. We can do that. But what I want to go do is be better at something, or go home and like work out, or I don't know. I'm not your stereotypical dev. And it's been really difficult to kind of shine in that light because people want that. But I know that there are people out there like me. It's just hard to find them. I know there's people out here that like to go lift and like to code and like to, I don't want to be your stereotypical commercial dev where you got Mr., gentleman's cut. That's not. But, that's the stereotype. Do you recommend moving out of San Fran? Yes. San Fran is saturated. Do you actually like coding? I like building things and solving problems. I don't care about code. I don't care about coding, and I don't code to code. I don't leak code to code. It doesn't do anything for me. I want to build something, and if it requires Python, I'll do Python. Coding and lifting. I like coding and lifting. I like coding and filming. I like coding and exploring. I like coding and traveling. What can you deadlift? I lifted 400 once. That was cool. All right, I'm going to review this. This man paid good money for this. All right, so we got Willie. San Diego based. Don't put this here. Don't put this here. Take this off. Take your location off. Leave that on your resume. About me. This is not an about me section. This would be like my main skills section. Doesn't make any sense. Projects, online banking application. Okay, if I click this, where does it take me? Okay, I need to see the code. I need another link underneath this, Willie, where I can click GitHub. And the same for the rest. You have a GitHub profile, right? But if I click this GitHub profile, you're going to make me hunt down 3 repositories to find these projects. Don't do that. Just make them right there. Make them easy. Easy to get. You ever considered coding on Fiverr? No, absolutely not. Solve problems and give value. Don't code to code. That's what I'm saying. Test account is testing. Password is testing 1. Dude, you're going to get DDoSed for that. Testing 1. You are broke, my man. This is cool, though. What are you using for authentication here? It's interesting. Got Bootstrap. Responsive. Looking good. Oh, it is responsive. This is a little weird. Job hunting when you're a noob in English. Just regular job hunting. Does dev culture really that bad? I don't mix with dev culture, man. Like I'm just not your stereotypical dev. That's, I don't want to stay late and have a LAN party. I want to go do some other things. Joe Knows Best. I've seen Joe Knows Best. He's a pretty cool dude. I don't know. I'm just into a lot more things. I like geeky stuff, but I like other things too. I like too many things. That's my problem. I just don't want to, I just don't want to dev all day just to dev. I want to build things and solve problems and make money and live a good life and help other people and go give stuff to people, give things to people when I didn't have it. Like I want to give my dad like one of his like classic cars that he had to sell because I was born, like he had this cool Chevelle and he sold it when I was born so he could provide for me. It would be so cool if I could make that money and then just boom, go buy him another one and be like, happy birthday, Dad. Give things to people that I wish I had when I couldn't have it. Because I don't need it. That's not what the thing doesn't make me happy. It's just helping other people. It's called being a polymath. If you're looking for the actual word, it's called being a polymath. There's people who like to do one thing all day. I would say a majority of people like to do one or two things all day. But there are people like me. Who are polymaths and enjoy many different things, and you want to learn all the things to learn them. Way to mess it up for my dad, yeah. Why do I pay my dad's rent? Because he's working but not making money right now. There's a buildup. And he had a job at a hotel, but he was killing himself every day, working really, really hard. What was your highest earning year? Probably last year when I made 145. Any side projects? My side project is my job. I think sometimes people who come from humble beginnings don't mix well. Maybe. There's just more to life to me, and you'll get people that are like, well, no, and you'll get these really vocal minorities. What are you playing? Not a whole lot lately. Front end was designed by HTML5 up, developed back end, edited template my needs. Hey, nice, dude. I knew it looked familiar. There's some weirdness going on here, though, my man. This is a little bit of a weird thing. Yeah, so this is, does it have box shadow? I don't know. I'd probably add like some box shadow, and then maybe make it like, well, we'll do blue for the sake of it. Whoops. And then, I don't know. Fuck, what is the syntax for box shadow? I forget. You have to like specify, whatever, I'll come back. Was the 145 under yourself? Yes. $145,000 last year. I paid $33,000 in taxes. Woohoo. He's working but not making money. How does that work? He works for me. How do you make so much off just YouTube? I don't make just YouTube. I can pay $25 to have my resume. Yes. To not have my resume? Okay, so to not do it on stream is $35, but to do it on stream is cheaper because it's on stream. You'll lose track of technology just by doing YouTube. My YouTube is about doing technology, but there's no reason for me to just learn new React syntax if I'm not using it. Why? Was 145 just YouTube sponsors, side projects, or including full-time job? It was just YouTube sponsors, side projects, products, merch, affiliates, donations, freelancing. I used to freelance then. Oh, I also taught code. I used to teach code one-on-one. What else do you do? I used to teach code, but I quit that a month ago. It's not scalable, and I don't like selling one-on-one time. Did you hear about Jack of all trades? Yeah, so Jack of all trades, master of none, but better than master of one. Absolutely my motto. I'd rather do 90 things at 90% than one thing at 100%, because I can, if you know how to code something really well, really, really good, you're 100% Node.js developer, and I know how to do 10 different things at 90%, and I can't figure out that last 10%, hey, chances are I probably have a skill I can trade you that you don't know. That you can do that last 10. Look, I'll teach you how to do this. You do the last 10% for me, and now you do that everywhere else. So I'd rather be jack of all trades, master of none, and leverage my other skills to get people to do the last 10% of things I can't do. Was freelance work good? No, it sucks. Selling your time is terrible. Never sell hours. You can only sell so many hours in a day. Always sell a product. You can sell 10 products in an hour, but you can only sell 1 hour. Hourly's bad. The only way to make more money is to sell more hours. Whereas if you have a product, you sell more products. Did I miss stand-up? Yes. Does this work? Template. I think, hold on, let me put back to full screen real quick. I'll look at your resume. So for your resume, Willie, you have, put your education at the bottom, put your skills at the top, put your projects underneath that, put your experience above your education at the bottom. You also need a link to your, oh, you do have, okay. Yeah, then everything else is good. Organize your skills, Willie. Organize your skills on your resume. You need to have them like front end, back end. I see you got REST API, Git, Maven. Like this whole bullet pointed list that you have is not, it's not like organized at all. Organize it a little bit. Front end, back end, etc. You have CRUD web application development listed as a skill. I think that's inherent when you have REST API CRUD development with JSON below that. I'm not going to show this on the stream because technically he didn't pay for that, but like I'm being really slow with Willie, so I'm trying to give him more value here. He knows what I'm talking about. Anyways, hopefully that helps, Willie. Waiting too long, no MERN studying design. Nah, dude, that's good. What do you mean waiting too long? But Notch coded for fun. I mean, code for fun if you like to, but it's not fun for me. I code things. I do things for fun, and if it requires code, then I'll do the code. but coding all day, 8 hours a day is not what I like. Thanks for the support, Willie. I'm gonna give that. That's gonna go straight into my dad's rent. Box shadow. There you go. Thanks, man. I forgot the syntax. You lie. Come on. Let me just refresh the page. Hey, Josh, at what age did you... what? Hey, Josh, how's it going? What's up, man? Okay, so basically the syntax is just being bad. Hold on, let me refresh one more time. Let's apply to WordPress job. Let's not. Ha, you can't code all day, 8 hours a day. You'll never be a web dev. Yeah, exactly, right? That's what people say. Like, if you can't code 13 hours a day, you're not meant for programming. Okay, first of all, that's not how programming works. You code for like 6 hours and your brain is done. You can be at the job for 12 hours. That's cool. But I bet you were done like 6 hours ago. I bet you were mentally done. You got a rejection email with an ad in it? Wow. Businesses are profiting off your rejection letter? What the heck? Holy crap. Charles, that's messed up, dude. Businesses are putting affiliate links in their rejection emails? What? And, well, I mean, that dude's hustling, but at the same time, that's really low. Oh, you suck and you don't get the job. By the way, click my link so I get a kickback. What? Any tips on growing a YouTube channel? Preliminary, you do coding tutorials, but it seems that the market's too saturated. That's a wrong outlook. You just have to execute better. You've uploaded 300 plus videos, but they don't seem to be getting many views. Link your channel. I'll shout you out on the stream, dude. It's always time to give back. If you got YouTube channels right now, link them. Let's check them out, man. Let's give back to the little dudes. I know what it's like to be a little guy. Are you happy right now? I mean, the decision to focus on YouTube and full-time code. What is the benefit of full-time coding, you know? Why would I code for a living? Why don't I solve problems for a living instead? Hits me with the box shadow actual correct syntax. Oh, you actually put WebKit in there? Thanks, dude. Oh my god. So I think it's the paste. But we got the box shadow anyways. Let's do black instead. Yeah, so anyways, Willie, I think that you should do this here. Glad you're still up. Hey, thanks, man. Thoughts on management information system? It's very vague. What does that mean? Solve problems for a living and get paid, or love coding and get paid millions. Yeah, maybe that would probably be like the misunderstanding that most people don't get. You're never going to be a millionaire by making a salary unless you make some lucky investment. Salary is great for lazy people, terrible for hustlers. If I work more hours in a week, I don't get paid for those hours. I just work more hours, and hopefully I get a pat on the back by the CEO, and maybe I get a 6% raise at the end of the year. If you want to make more money, you got to do it yourself. Salary's terrible, but great for lazy people that do the bare minimum because they secure that money every week or month or whatever. All right, let's look at it. Check out my channel. We'll love some chips. Coding journey, toss it in, bro. Let's go. Oh no. I lost my chat. Refresh chat. Oh boy. Please come back, chat. All right, we're back. All right, hold on. I think you'd like the video. So the thing with PJK, I have to be careful with the YouTube videos that I watch because if it has music, and it will make the stream demonetized. I need to go back to studying. Anna, hope you enjoyed the dingoes. Why not use coding as a business? Because you have to sell your time, unless you make a SaaS, in which case you have to have a SaaS that solves a problem that people want to pay for. Why do I need to do that? Like, if I solve problems and if code is required to solve that problem, I will learn the code. If I have a project or a product that I want to make and it requires me to learn Python to do it, hey, then I'll do it, you know? Like, that's how I work. I solve problems first, and if code is a part of the equation, I will add code and learn it and do it, and it's fine because I'm happy about solving the problem, you know? I think a nicer way to put it is salary for people with lower risk tolerance. You can call it what you want, but I think salary is great for lazy people. And if you don't have a risk tolerance, you'll never have that big reward. If you have a low risk tolerance, you're gonna live life on your knees rather than standing. Some of the hardest working people I know are still salaried. Well, I would say those people are doing themselves a disservice. That's probably an honest truth. Could they get more money? Great. They're working hard for what? For somebody else's dream, man. That's what they're doing. That's the hard truth. That's the reality of it. I'm sorry. They're probably great people, but, you know, it's still salaried. You go ahead. You work 100 more hours a week, man. You know what you're doing? You're buying the CEO a new yacht. Come on, man. Came back to subscribe. Hey, thanks, man. There are more things than money, bro. Great. And you know what part of that equation is? Not working for someone else. Doing it yourself. Living your dream. Okay? I'd rather do that and make, like, little money and break even. Aren't you working for YouTube's dream, though? I mean, you can get technical and play devil's advocate, Scott, and be like, well, you're generating ad revenue and YouTube takes some of that ad revenue. But you know what? YouTube doesn't tell me what content to make, how to make it, and I also have a bunch of other content on the side that I make money from, such as my products like resumes and cover letters. You know what I mean? A salary person could invest and become a millionaire. Yeah, so you're talking about the old 401k thing. Oh, just, you know, compound interest is the dream. Okay, bro, you go ahead, do that. I'm saying you gotta use different platforms. So technically, you know, I'm building Instagram's dream, and I'm building YouTube's dream, and Facebook's dream, and whoever else. I'm building OBS's dream by using OBS's software. Does that make me, you know, not an entrepreneur because I'm using different softwares to build my own dream? You know what I mean? Like, what does that mean? Of course you're going to use different programs and software built by other people to help build your own company. Not everyone built the hustle. I guess so. What will you do once you're financially independent? I will still keep doing this because this is what I like to do. I want to build a video game. That would be like what I like to do, but unfortunately there's no money there. Interview. We did a code challenge last week. Now I have a technical interview, but it's only a call. Yeah, calls are just, you know, they're helping you build your dream. You got to leverage things, man. It's just called leverage. Is your mic a Samson G-Track Pro? It sure is. Do I recommend it? I think I need a pop filter, but yes. You can invest into real estate. So the thing with this is the problem. Just invest into real estate. Like, you know what I mean? You need to have down payment money. Why do you want to be a pilot if expressing your creativity is what drives you? So being a pilot is part of like it's more like a personal experience, you know, like the freedom to do what you want in the most pure form, left, right, up, down, R1, R2, literally flying cheat codes, you know. That's what being a pilot is to me. That's not so much like a business thing. That's more of just something I really enjoy. Don't care about the money. All right, yeah, so a few tips on growing. Yeah, my bad, dude. Got sidetracked, man. Here was one here, and then here. Oh, yeah, this was you. Okay. You have 74K subs. You're not doing that well, considering how long you've done YouTube. I've only done YouTube for about 8 months. Before that, I just posted WoW videos. So I think almost 100K in under a year is actually pretty good. Let me just take a look here. So you have 74K subs. You're not doing that good. Okay. Let me just do something real quick. Let's put you in here. Let's see what you've got going for yourself. Oh, 127K subs. You've been doing this for 2 years. No videos. Oh, let's see what you got. Okay. Cool. Cool, dude. Good stuff, my man. All right. So let's see what we got here. Where do we buy your templates? Oh, Maynard. Yeah, dude, I saw that on the fast lane. You've been doing this for 8 years. No, I've had a YouTube channel for 8 years, which means I had, you know, a Gmail. All right, Carl, let's take a look. Is that Gary V, bro? How you get pics with Gary V? But I don't want to do YouTube and you do. Oh, that nice excuse, fam. Nice excuse. You should always be building a brand. Get out of here. How'd you meet Gary Vee, dude? Nah, I'm not gonna ban him just because he's like has a different opinion than me. All these flavors and you choose to be salty. So you're 4.2K. All right, so the thing, okay, Carl, one of the problems here with these types of videos is that videos that have a series don't work. You can't put videos with a series number on YouTube. It doesn't work. You have to put videos separately. If you've ever seen something that's like, have you ever seen how to get started coding #1, and that video has like 300,000 views? And then you see how to get coding part 2, and that video has like 2,000 views. You know what I mean? That part 1 and part 2 videos do terrible, absolutely terrible. There's such a fall off. What you have to do is make every video an individual topic, and put that in the title. This whole number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 thing will kill you. No one wants to watch part 116 because that means I missed out on 115 parts before that. You know what I mean? You cannot put part 1, part 2, part 3. It doesn't work. You have to remove these numbers and make each one an individual topic, because if I want to come here and I just want to learn inheritance in PHP, I'm going to feel like I needed to watch 116 videos previously to be able to watch this one. You know what I mean? So part 1, part 2 videos always have a fall off and make people feel like they missed out and now they have to catch back up, and that's going to turn people off right away. I don't know. Hopefully that helps, Carl. I'm just saying, if I wanted actual tips, I would go to a better YouTuber. Cool, man. Well, I mean, go do you. You go do you. If you ever need some YouTube help, you know, I could help you out. I would probably start with this banner here. This looks Fortnite as anything. It also changed your check mark, but I can see that you tried to match the font, so that's pretty good. About. Let's see. Joined October 2015. Cool, dude. Cool. What else you got here? So you have 127K subs. Not a whole lot going on. I don't know, dude. I don't really know what you want to be. Tutorial gamers. I don't know. But, you know, I'd probably start with this banner. You'd also want to add some, what I think you'd want is you would probably need like a subscribe button, or you're missing your links. So if you have a Twitch channel, you know, like you're gonna need a Twitch link here, probably Facebook link, Instagram link, and then what you can do with your banner here is just have like an arrow pointing to subscribe. That's always pretty good too, you know. Imagine trying to roast me and only finding the banner. I'm actually giving you like quality tips right now. Like I'm just saying, you're like missing things on your banner for engagement. I'd also add some playlists. I'm not even like, you know, roasting. How does he have subscribers of 0 videos? He paid for the subscribers. He said that he got a deal on 300 subs. So they're not real. I mean, we could probably find it, I guess. We could go here. Thanks, Josh. All the best. Hey, you're welcome, man. Let's see. This is why I don't follow you. Okay. Let's take a little look. Let's put your channel in there. I'm just trying to help you out, man. I think I put the wrong one. There we go. Not enough data to show graphs. So on the 6th of 26, 2019, 127. Okay, monthly earnings? Nope. Well, I don't know, man. I don't have a lot to go off of here. Looks like you hid your videos. Let's see. I mean, dude, if we were really beefing right now, tutorials, I would just hide you from the channel, you know? Like, it's not a big deal. I don't care, man. If I was really triggered, I would, like, ban you, but I don't care. GG. If you ever want some tips, man, let me know. Hey, I'm from Brazil. What up, dude? Big Chungus. What up, dude? Melvin? Let me get the backstory on the necklace. All right, the backstory on this necklace right here was that I like wolves a lot, and I found this on Amazon, and I thought it looked cool. Josh is a good sport. We got to take notes, man. Hey, it's all good. You can hate on me. That's cool. I think people in this chat are triggered, dude. I don't know, man. I don't know. Got to bring the mic volume up. It's pretty high. If I do it anymore, it'll start to peak. What format are your resumes and cover letter? They're PDF and DocX. How often do you stream? Every day? For a little bit? How do I start an app development business? What's your app? What's your app doing? How's your problem solving? Shout out my name. What up, Jane? I tried to... How long you been deving? Like, over 4 years. Hungry? What up, man? Yeah, I think there was, you wanted me to look at your channel. So if you have a YouTube channel and you want a little shout out, let me know. But I think, Carl, dude, this is pretty awesome, man. You have a lot of content here. Let me look you up. I think you're also missing a link. You need a link to your Instagram, and you need an arrow pointing to this. And this picture that you have, oh, you can't see. You need this picture that you have with you and Gary Vee doesn't really reflect what you're about. So I would change that too. Check my channel. It's bad. Why 2 monitors? I have 3. I don't really know why my channel stands out, but how to crack the Tinder algorithm. Have you tried being rich? That's a good one. For a Ferrari in a picture does good. Is it okay to leave work after 5 p.m. sharp? Yeah, dude, leave 5 p.m. like every day, dude. Keep that work-life balance, because as soon as you start putting in more hours and then you start leaving at 5, they're going to be like, hey, what happened? They're going to let you do it, and they're not going to say anything, and you're going to ruin it for yourself. Check my channel. It's bad. Okay, let's check it. Here's my channel. All right, I'll put that one there. And coding journey. Let me get that one. So you got 2 channels, I guess? I'll assume that one. Here. Coding journey. Which one is it? This one. It's all about the journey. You're missing an arrow. You're missing links over here that you can customize for your Twitch, Facebook, Instagram. Okay, number 2 here is that faces on Facebook or faces on YouTube really shine, unless you have a great thumbnail. This is probably like really niche things that people typed in. I would do more like this, but you need to put your face in it. Stop treating YouTube as a job. It's fun for me. I like breaking down the psychology of what works and what doesn't work of YouTube. Do you listen to music? I listen to cinematic. So what you need to do here, I can show you, I guess. Here, I'll show you what we could do to this this thumbnail right here. Let me get it. So I'm gonna show you how I would improve this thumbnail. I'll do a live with Photoshop so you can see. Let me get it. So I'm going to show you how I would improve this thumbnail. I'll do a live with Photoshop so you can see. 'Cause, 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 'c So here we go, full HD. I'm gonna go ahead and save this. Let's see. Max res default. Yeah, that'll work. I'm gonna drag this into here. Can you see this? I'm gonna show you how I would improve this thumbnail. How much does it cost 1 month at your Grindr courses? I don't have that many released yet, but well, this is, so number one, it's slightly off. It's not correctly sized. I can see my other thumbnails. And then number two, what I'm going to do is I'm going to rasterize this. I'm going to highlight this here, and I'm going to make a new copy. I'm going to come up here. I'm going to do this. So this is what you can do with Lightroom here. And I'm gonna make you pop a little more. Bring up, it's a little unsaturated. You don't look human. A little too much. Here, it's a little bit too much. Contrast. Right there. Lightroom is the boss. This isn't even Lightroom. You can skip Lightroom with this. Let me see how saturated we are here. Oh, pretty good. Highlights, bring those highlights down. All right. So let's look at the before and after. Here's after, there's before. So just by doing this right here, you've made your thumbnail pop way more. And then also what I would do probably, let's see. Hey, look at my face. Oh, wrong color. Let's see. There you go. So what did you have? What was the name of it? Looks like his shoulder hurts. That doesn't look like a pat on the back. That is true. Any quick questions? How to stand out in a crowd of applications? When are you doing your next resume? Probably tomorrow. When are you not on? Well, that means my thing, right? So let's see. What was your title? A pat on the back. So here you go. That's a little bit bigger, a little bit easier to read. Let's maybe make that white, but it needs some drop shadow, I think. Like this, make it a little, give it that 3D feel. I think that looks a little better. So, what did you have before? This was before. So here's before. Heading out later, dude. So here's before, and here's after. I still don't think this pops very much. I'd probably change this color. What's the email? So jfluke717, that'll work. But what I would do really probably to make this pop more would be to just change this entire color. So maybe I'd probably add like a little picture here. Is this a job hunt live or is it a tutorial for YouTube? Oh, is that supposed to be sarcasm because you want me to go back to hunting jobs for you? I get it. A pat on the back, and then maybe have like a subtitle be like, give yourself, let me see, give yourself, this is good stuff, dude. This is like quality information for building a brand that I wish someone had told me. So like this. There you go. Like this. Yeah, I know, but we've been here for like 3 hours. So here's the original. Here's the next one. Not that much longer, but, you know, a little more pop to it. I mean, this is my job, right? This is like literally what I do all day. So I do the same thing. I don't know. We could spend tons of time. I'd make a video on teaching how to make a thumbnail in Photoshop. Really cool what you did here. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. But if you really wanted to go clickbait style, we're talking like Ali A clickbait style. I'll show you how to do that real quick. So I'll mask you here. What else we got? Put that there. Gotta get your ears. This is kind of a hard part to do, but let's get you. Get that out of there. Maybe here. It's probably decent. I'm just masking him out. So what we're about to do is we're gonna make a copy of him again, and then we're gonna make him glow. That's a wrong one. So maybe give you like a yellow, like this. That's kind of obnoxious. Yellow's pretty obnoxious. Bye. I hate designing. All right, dude. Later. Peace out, fam. Thanks for being here. Maybe a shadow a little bit. Everyone's just here for job stuff. Can you be shy sometimes? I guess. So then what we'll do is we'll take this and we'll just make it ultra clickbait. That looks a little better. Yellow hair, please. I think this would probably be good. Maybe a lighter blue, kind of like this. You could maybe try this. No, that's too obnoxious. I don't know, something like this. Something like this would be okay, right? Not bad. Anyways, everyone left. No, I like everyone left. Where's the red? Oh, I got those two. I got to get my red circles. Hold on. You guys can't see it. I'll do it behind the scenes here. Hold on. Don't worry, I got your clickbait coming. All right, here you go. There you go, chat. Head on. Let's see. I was here to learn how to code. Now I'm a Photoshop pro. Do you need to have passion for web dev? You need to have passion for solving problems. Kind of just, you know, being open to things. What we could do is like maybe do this. Whoop, wrong one. Which one is this? Here you go. Put it under. Whoop, wrong one. There. Like that. Give it that 3D effect with the multi-layer. I love design. Too bad there's no money in design. Unless you want to work for somebody. There you go. Super. Okay, I think I get it. We could just keep going. We need more color. We can make it super colorful. There you go. Or maybe we'll try this. That looks not too bad, actually. We could do this. This. Actually, I think this would be okay. Then we make this a radial. Bring that down some. Not bad. You get it. Opinion on unlimited holiday policy. It's a joke. It's an absolute joke. I don't get what is going on. He asked me to review his YouTube, so I made him a new thumbnail. That's what we did. Before? After? Which one would you click? Have you ever been in a gaming dev? How was it? Yes, I have a game on the App Store right now. I will show it to you guys. One moment, por favor. Huge thanks. Yeah, dude, you're welcome. If you want me to look at your YouTube, I'm down to do it. Victoria sent $5. What would you like me to draw? Kitty Cat says, hey. What up, Kitty Cat? I think there was someone else in here that had... If you have a YouTube channel, I know what it's like to be a small guy. I can kind of point you in the right direction. I don't really know what I'm doing, but maybe I should start doing that on my channel. If you want to make a channel and you link it to me, I will review it and give you tips. If anyone's interested, because having a brand is great. Best tutorial to learn code PHP. Laracast. Hey, broski. Dave East. What up, dude? Let me pull it up in the App Store here. I'll show it to you. $1K plus downloads somehow. Okay, so here, right here. This is my game. Well, this is me and my friend Taylor and Katie's game that we all made when we got let go from our job. Right there. I made the video, obviously. I did some design and stuff. But, yep. That's my game. If you're here and you enjoy the stream, maybe hit the thumbs up. I'd appreciate that. Best game since Super Mario is so bad, dude. Victoria, I need to fix my notifications. I'm sorry. Yep. Never got the name of your game. It's called Rocket Sling. Rocket Sling. He doesn't even have his game installed. I mean, I made it, right? I beat it a million times. I made the levels. Link to the game? Okay. It's bad. I made it on free Unity, right? Unity is free, but that doesn't mean it's good. You got to pay $40, and when you're unemployed, $40 is $1,000. So, yeah. Look, you can see it's like terrible. Everyone's like, doesn't work, super slow. Like, dude, it's free Unity. Here you go. So this is it. That is my game. Here you go. I'll play the video. I'm going to mute my mic so that you guys can hear it. That's the game. Good video, bad game. You're not wrong. The game is actually good. The game is actually really good on PC, but unfortunately, I made this years ago, right? So like 2016. Um, I made it like 2016. So Unity was a different animal back then, you know. So it wasn't very optimized. And then you have all these new things coming out, and like, oof, game sucks. Sorry, dude. Okay. Where's your game? It's on the App Store. It's not even on my phone. It's super good on PC though. Like playing it on my PC with my mouse and stuff. That was cool. Some people have gotten claimed for using their own soundtracks. So it's not my soundtrack. It's from Epidemic Sound, which I pay for, so it's fine. Anyways, you can go check it out. It's not great. But, you know, if I could optimize it more, then for sure. Why is it rated so low? Because it performance issues. Not because the game is bad. It's because performance issues. Or maybe people think the game is bad, but you go make a game and launch it, okay? Let me know how it goes. Holberton School? I don't know. Is it worth applying to? Probably not. You want to learn game dev? Please guide me. Go to Unity. This game is dead. I have any idea what's happening. Rocket is going that way. Whole space station going the other way. Yeah, I mean, yeah. The game is dead. Are you 100% in entrepreneurship? Yeah, I do everything myself. Why are there no instructions for the game? Look, dude, it was made by 2 people in 2 weeks. Give me a break. I haven't touched that in forever. I don't even remember my login info for that. How long did it take? I made it in 2 weeks, working a couple hours a day. That was it. Game is interesting, but it needs a better look. Well, look, when you're unemployed, you have to buy assets or make the assets, and we set a 2-week timer, like a sprint, to see if we could make a game and release it. That's all we wanted to test, just to see if we could make a game that was functional and released it. We weren't going for a game of the year, and we're 2 people. So, I mean, go to the r/game dev and look at how many people that have pieces of games but never released a game. Okay, explain. Super slow rip. Yeah, it's not optimized at all, but on Unity, like the PC version was fantastic, but you got to pay money. However, I was unemployed and I couldn't buy assets, so I had to use really crappy assets, which is not good, and I couldn't pay for Unity to optimize it. So, you know, the thumbnail is information. Oh, you're welcome, Code. Why everyone's so hurt? Game performance. Yeah, I know. The game is not optimized. It is not my fault. I had no money when I was unemployed. I was applying to jobs, but I had no money to pay for Unity optimization. Okay, it was $40 a month. And when you have to pay your rent and $40 a month, $40 a month is $4,000 a month. Especially when you have no money. Anyways, I'm proud of the game because I finished it. It's not about game of the year. It's just finishing it and uploading it and seeing what I could do. Learning to do a singleton was probably the hardest thing that I've ever done. Like, you guys know what a singleton is? A singleton in programming lets you carry data throughout different states. So you want to know how it works when you go to a different level and then you come back to the game and it knows what level you are on? That's what a singleton does. And learning to do that in C# with getters and setters when you only have web dev experience is like, what's going on? I don't even remember how to make one. I just remember having a big pain in the butt. How did you come up with your business model? I didn't really come up with it. It just kind of evolved into this kind of deal, you know? I love game dev. Tips for a technical phone interview. Technical phone interview can only be so technical. I would really learn what technologies they're using and be one step ahead of them, Jonathan. They can't ask you to whiteboard over a phone, you know? A singleton is an object that can only be instantiated. Yeah, exactly. That's what it is. But that's what lets you carry through. That's what lets you carry the data through the different levels. So that every time you load the game, that there's not like a new one that instantiates, which means that you restart the game. Does game dev really not pay? So game dev pays well, but you need to do it. You need to do it on your own. You need to do it on your own. Is that your Discord going off or mine? Oh, probably my Discord. You're right. Let me mute. Sorry. Everyone thinks that I don't know how to code because I don't talk about it that much, like the technical concepts, I guess. But like, there's so many other people that do this. I think it's more practical to get you money rather than talk shop. Do that. You could do that any day. What do you think the fact programmers using left brain, artists using right brain? I think I'm left-handed, but I do everything else right-handed, so maybe I'm ambidextrous. Does that count? I eat left-handed, so I bump the people next to me, and I write left-handed. And I do everything else regular. So throw football right-handed, ride skateboard regular. Is that ambidextrous if you only do two things left-handed, everything else right-handed? I don't know. Not sure. I don't know if you saw my Keanu Reeves drawing earlier, but apparently I'm not an artist. And I'm not very good at dev either. You know Angela Yu? I know Angela Yu because she comes up with that British accent. Hello, would you like to build web applications? And I'm like, oh, that was a terrible British accent. Sorry, people from the UK. I know you're going to get offended. But, you know, you see her on all the Udemy courses. Let's play some skate. Just wondering, what's your highest point? I mean, how you see yourself in the future? I don't go to like that far in the head. I mean, I have goals, but you know, why'd you leave your software job? I don't like doing one thing 8 hours a day. I want to do lots of different things, and I want to get paid what I want, and I want to do it when I want, and I want to do it where I want. And unfortunately, jobs don't let you do that. If you want to do what you want, get paid what you want, do it when you want, how you want, you're going to have to make your own job. What inspired you for YouTube? I just like helping people. I like interacting with people. Can you use the mouth with both hands? I mean, I don't know. I guess so. Is making a Udemy course good for building a brand? Basically, making a Udemy course is good for collecting emails. So you don't want to make money off of Udemy because Udemy doesn't give you that much money. Udemy gives you like $2.50 for every person that buys your course. But you get their emails, and then you can email them and be like, hey guys, I launched my new course. It's not on Udemy. And then you can sell to people that way. So probably I should make a free Udemy course to get emails. I heard game devs get paid less than minimum wage. I mean, that's probably like sarcasm, but game devs are overworked and underpaid. Is there a reason to attend bootcamp when I live in a country where university is free? Yes. You should go to bootcamp and get a job because you'll have, if let's say the bootcamp is a year, then like you'll be going to school for 4 years, bootcamp's 1 year. Let's say you get a job right after bootcamp, you're going to make $50K. Let's say you get a job right after college, you're going to make $50K. Let's say you get that job after bootcamp, you're making $50K. After 3 years, you're probably making $70K. Except, dude, you're still in college, so, you know. Should I apply to jobs listed 30 days ago? No. Maybe some job hunting? Sure. We did that earlier. It's a 3-hour stream now, so like, it just evolves. Maybe I should get more on track, but you get it. Best place to learn C++ for free? Probably Unreal Engine. I'm in high school sophomore. Do you know any tech opportunities for my age? If you think age matters, then it will matter, but otherwise it doesn't. So the same tech opportunities as you and me are the same that you have. Do you think front end is dying? No, not really. Some people like front end more, so if you do full stack, you'll probably move towards. I mean, if you do full stack and you like front end, you'll probably move over. Headphone giveaway. Those are my only headphones. Hi from Indonesia. What up? Can I get a short fat dog boy? All right. Sure. We'll do a short fat dog boy. Tips for learning.net. Unity is good. Unity is C#. What do you think about Flutter web dev? I don't think Flutter is web dev. I think Flutter is like mobile, right? How much do you account for efficiency when writing, planning out code? Not really. I just say, how can I get this thing to work? And let's come back and look at the efficiency during a refactor phase. But usually deadlines dictate that you have it done, not that you have it done and it works fast. unless the customer says it has to be done and work fast, in which case you're working 16 hours. Holy crap, 3 hours live. Welcome back. Flutter came out with web dev. I mean, I don't know much about it. Just do JavaScript. Give us your only headphones as a giveaway. Yeah. Am I paid in 50 minutes? Stay on. Wait, what? I'll donate 30 pounds. Don't need anything. And paid in 50 minutes. Okay, sure, man. Whatever you want to do, dude. That'd be cool. Trying to do portfolio projects, looking at walkthroughs, tutorials on YouTube. Doesn't matter if my code looks pretty much the same as YouTube videos. I mean, you should change it. But like, if you write a to-do app is a to-do app is a to-do app. So you're gonna have inputs and deletes, and it's gonna look similar. That no matter what. Anyways, you paid for Fat Dog, so I'm gonna give you that fat. Oh, what? No, wrong one. All right. I'll be reading questions here. See, I'm left-handed. So, like, people are like, why do you write upside down? And you want to know why? Is because, like, if you're left-handed, you have the ever struggle of getting ink on your fingers and lead on your fingers as you write. Fat Dog Boy. And I think, oh, man. Some ears. Some eyes. Fluke. It kind of looks like a bear. And then can you speak German? Not really. Got to give him he's a fat dog. We're going to give him a curly tail. God, this is so messed up. All right. Love your channel. Been an extreme help. Hey, thanks, man. Will drawing at your skill level help land me? Oh, so you're saying you like... So, yeah, I'm pretty sure that I could sell this. This is like Mona Lisa level. What's a good way to get traffic that collects emails? You have to have a brand that provides value, that gives something, gives some value to somebody. Can you speak Arabic? Salam alaikum or something like that, I think. How long do you typically wait to hear back from job offers? 1 week. I'm pretty sure that this would go in the Museum of Natural History. Look at this. Look at this fat boy. Thank you for sticking around to my shit posting stream, guys. I appreciate you. I'm still trying to keep it value added. Right now, the value is not there, so I apologize for that. But, you know, thanks for supporting my dad and I doing this. So sorry that it's a really shitty fat boy. But, you know, I'm not an artist. I do thumbnails instead. Give me something digital. And I'll try that instead. The value is definitely there. Mashallah. Let's see. That is a good fat boy. Hey, I appreciate you. And we'll dedicate this to Morgan Brown. And I'll put it in brown. Oops. How to be a professional web dev. Free code camp's good. Better at making thumbnails. You think? I don't know. I personally think that I should drop out right now. Hit up that art school. Personally, y'all just jealous. Salam alaikum. Yeah, that's what it is. Whoop, wrong one. Hey, still up. Yep, we're still here. 208 views. So we went up to 400, back down to 200. Now we're going to go below 200. You know, whatever. I have to make a video, guys. I'm making a video about crappy jobs. I have to make a video and have to render it and have to upload it. And it's getting late for you guys on the East Coast. So I got to make it and I got to, it's going to be, yeah, it's going to be good. You think Free Code Camp's a good resource? Absolutely. Go to very good university in Germany or study CS. Germany is really bureaucratic. Germany is like you have to check the boxes. Is human computer interaction master's course good? No, not really. Thoughts on Flutter? No real thoughts. I get asked about Flutter like every day, but I don't know much about it. Like just I can't answer. What questions I get asked in front-end job interview? What are the tech stacks that you're using? What do you know about our company? What tech stacks do you know that are related to our company? Can you make something, reverse a string? But yeah, I gotta make a video. We're gonna talk about job postings that are ridiculous and how to know you should avoid those job postings. Do you think it's worth learning Python in second year of my CS course, mostly done Java? Yes, Python is very good. How old are you? I'm 28. If you're curious about something, try it and see if you like it. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Answer me way back. Back-end dev is important. What back-end dev? Python's good. PHP is good. Any tips for learning algorithms? Cracking the coding interview. This book right here. Or Algorithm IO is another one. Coding Problem IO is a good one. This one. I gotta get that short link if you're gonna click it. Hold on. Here. That's a good book. Really popular. Thanks for being lit. Hey, dude. Thanks for hanging out for the stream for my ridiculous, nonsensical, you know. I'm trying to provide value, but like, you know, we don't look at jobs for so long, and I've been here for 3 hours, and I do this every day. But I gotta get to 100K. It's gotta happen. Is it still worth learning jQuery if you're a newbie trying to get a job? Absolutely, code me, Kathy, because if you learn jQuery, you're gonna get a job, and because you're the new guy, or new girl at the job, they're gonna make you deal with all the antiquated stuff. Oh, we have a customer that won't update their site. They're still on jQuery. You go deal with it, because the devs don't want to deal with it. How many hours of study? It's not about hours. It's about productivity. So you should, I don't know. Chris Hawk says jobs in Python are moving towards people with more advanced degrees. I wouldn't say jobs in Python are moving that direction. I would just say there are more jobs in that field. There's still web dev there. Can you get a job if you have zero experience but solid project and skills? 100%. Been here when the yep, exactly, yep. JM was, yep. I'm gonna go make a video, guys, because I need to hit those goals, and I'll be back. I'll be back to streaming tomorrow. I'll do some streaming later on Twitch if I have the presence of mind to do that. And thank you for joining me today. Appreciate you guys. F to all my lurkers. Here, people that left, sorry if I got distracted and you were here for quality. Hopefully you got something out of it. But we're gonna look at some ridiculous jobs. And I'm going to see you guys tomorrow for more Fat Boy Dogs. Bye, guys. Have a good Wednesday. Don't forget to take your trash out. Tomorrow's trash day. And I'll see you guys. Come back on at 12. If you're here tomorrow, Austin, you can donate then, I guess. But anyways, I'll see you later. Have a good one. ES6 versus jQuery. Do both. I'm out.